got Sauce Doom today.
Okay.
Hey, it's been a minute. We ain't potting about. I ain't pot with Doom for about 2 weeks. I ain't see Brooklyn in a week. We had off last week, man. We back this week, man. It's episode 188. We back with my guys. Easter Sunday. My girl was like, "Oh, you're not recording because it's Easter today?" Definitely record. What Easter got to do with it?
Jesus dead, not me. Hold up, bruh. I'm breathing. What's that Jesus song? I'm still standing. I'm still standing. I ain't dead. Why I can't record, baby? What's good with you?
This nigga dumb, bro.
Yatu Sabe, he has risen, my brother. Yes, I know that's right.
How y'all doing this week, man? How you doing, Brooklyn, man?
I'm doing good, Deacon. I can't complain. I cannot complain, my brother. I cannot.
Glad you are doing well. Doom, how are you doing? Ain't talked to you in 2 weeks, nigga. How you been?
Yeah, man. I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. My team's struggling. You know my answer always tied to them sorry ass niggas, bro. They been struggling. But,
bro, everybody hurt Zobac tonight, but you know, everybody been hurt.
Yeah. Still
do you think the niggas really hurt?
Yeah. I don't know.
You think they just sitting out since the season about to be over?
We only got 20 games left. We probably not making a play-in.
That's a lot of time, bro.
Well, it was bad timing because they was like a half game out of the play-in when they announced B.I. and Zion was hurt.
Right.
And them niggas was finally getting a little groove together. So I don't know. Maybe they are like trying to tank, bro. I don't know.
Look, if we could get Jalen or Cade, it's really over with for niggas. It should be over with for niggas now. Them niggas just sorry right now. But see, let us get one of them young niggas, Cade or Jalen. It's over with.
Y'all's gonna be looking like the New Orleans Knicks, nigga. Y'all's gonna be potential.
No, don't even do that.
That's really it.
Don't even do that. Don't even do that. Because
every year we gotta have this conversation. I feel like the fish from SpongeBob. How many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Don't do that. Because next year is gonna be different. Big Z already a star. He gonna really be a star next year. Like he gonna like. I don't think people understand. That's why everybody's like, "Oh, move Zion from New Orleans," because they know it's about to get nasty for niggas out here, and they want him in LA or the Knicks. It's about to get real nasty for you niggas when that nigga is just about to dominate on y'all. It's coming. He putting up Shaq-like numbers.
Like I said
that's
before,
real shit.
If he could do what LeBron did for Cleveland, as
he
far
about
as
to.
The bustling of the city and bringing the economy up, just by him being there, I'm with the shits, bruh. But if these niggas out here looking like the Knicks for the next 3 or 4 years,
it's not. I guarantee next year.
That's what I said.
You're right, but I guarantee next year it's not happening like that. Because see, this is Zion's first full season. Because right now he not even to 82 yet. I think he around 70 something. So I'm counting this as his first full season. Nigga still a rookie. See next year, it's over with for you niggas. It's done with. But speaking of NBA, y'all saw that nasty nigga Paul Pierce? That was a top night on Twitter.
Bro, nigga is crazy. He is crazy, bro.
I'm up at 350. I don't know why I'm up. Bro. And I'm just like, wait, Paul Pierce on live right now? I go look in my eyes.
Was he lit or something?
Bro,
like he had to be
saucy,
high.
Dude,
he
was smoking.
He was sauce pecan. He rolled him a pearl too. Let me be honest. Paul Pierce roll game was nice. Had him a pearl. Nigga was cheaping.
Strippers, bro.
But wait, them strippers, some of them strippers look raggedy.
They was busted in the face. That's a fact, bro.
Paul got to do better than that, man. Paul, and then on top of it, on the IG live, Paul Pierce trying to get an escort to come through to the house. Talking about Monica, come through. We got the bag for you. We gonna do you right. You do us right. What's wrong with that nigga, bro?
I just think, bro,
time of his life. Bro.
He passed that era in his life where that shit is cool.
He gotta
be. What I mean? Like you too old to be like nobody. Like as far as Paul Pierce's peers, nobody give a fuck that you got a house full of strippers. Well, you look also, crazy, my nigga.
Also, it's crazy. He got a wife and kids.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. That's what the shit. That was the issue because
I didn't even get to that.
Even if he was old and was doing it, it would have been cool. Like, all right, cool. Enjoy your retirement. You get to do things. You put it out there that you never did before. I get it. But it's like, bro, you got kids
and a wife. It's not like he divorced. What's up with these niggas? Wait. What's up with these niggas right now? Because we 2 weeks away from this Jackson nigga topic. We wasn't gonna talk about this nigga. But what's up with all these niggas cheating right now, man? Corona over, niggas just losing.
It's a hot boy summer, bro. I've been trying to tell y'all. I'm out here in these streets sharpening my blade. I'm finna chop them down this summer, baby. Stop playing. It's a hot boy summer, but it's only for the niggas that's single.
It is.
You niggas out here just married?
Yeah, married. That's crazy. See, like, that's not even y'all girlfriend. Y'all married, nigga.
I cut Paul Pierce some bell though. I feel like that's
strippers are acceptable, you know.
If your woman know about it and she cool with it, which could have been the deal.
But see, Doom, I always think about me if I'm in these situations. I can go to a strip club with my niggas. That's a fact. My girl don't give a fuck. I can go to a strip club. But bringing a strip club to my apartment, I don't know.
But
that get dicey.
He got the COVID excuse, man.
Do you have an NBA championship? Because that's my check. I didn't.
I do not.
I don't have one. Too. I don't have one. The rules are different.
Yeah, I think the rules start bending when you making M's and you got a ring, and you know what I'm saying. The rules do a little bit of different shit. When you
she don't care. She don't care. She getting half no matter what. She want this nigga to fuck up. She getting half.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, she probably like, no, don't take it down. No, don't take it down.
Keep it up. My lawyer writing all this down. That nigga's stupid, bro.
What you doing?
You fucking up his money in multiple ways than just that. Because I know ESPN hit him up and was like, yeah, you're not coming on there for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, they probably like, bro, chill out.
They was tagging Rachel Nichols in the fucking shit saying, Rachel, come on live. Come on live.
That's fucked up. Don't he work with them niggas? Ain't he like
that?
Yes. He on the jump. That's why the memes had me dying. Them niggas was like, oh yeah, ESPN woke up, look at the clock, just went back to bed. Said we gonna fire this nigga in the morning.
That's another thing, bro. Especially when you hold that type of position at all times, you represent the company.
Right.
I know they hit that nigga up and had a crazy talk with him the next day. Like, come on, dude.
Oh yeah, easy. He definitely getting a call. Like it's a fact. He
bright and early the next morning, bro.
like I work a corporate job and I know we on the pod I be pushing it, but like that's in my contract, nigga. I'm doing my pod, but I'm not gonna get on live and have strippers on live.
Right? Like I'm not gonna be on live.
The thing is, like with your job, I mean, obviously niggas know that. Yeah, that's wild.
He was rolling up. Doom, the nigga took a red bandana and took a red shirt and was like, I'm blooded out, nigga. Big B's, nigga. I was like, whoa.
I was like, bro, you ain't been in the streets since before.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. To be fair though, the weed shit, what state they in? You know what state is it?
Well, it don't matter. Even if they in New York, it's legal now.
The ESPN shit, but the ESPN shit is really what it is. Like, him showing that working for that company, I'm sure
they will piss test him.
Sure,
yeah,
that is in the contract.
Unless his contract says that way, that he can do
that. They come on as guests because Steven Jackson and them, you know, they wanted to smoke and they made it very obvious. So they
Matt Barnes
every now and then, but
Matt Barnes is not an official. Yeah.
If you on the show, I know he had to sign something.
That's why Shannon Sharp had to stop showing it, like talking about, because it's in his contract, he could be doing that, but Shannon Sharp was doing too much, coming on TV with blunts and getting packs from Snoop. Bro, that was a 2-year period where I was like, oh, Fox really just want these ratings. Then they got the ratings, and then it was like, all right, nigga, calm down.
Dial it back, yeah.
Yo, that was
a real nigga though.
That was a crazy 2 years, bro. That nigga had the Henny on the stage.
He really had
Henny and Black and Miles and shit.
But he was getting the packs from Snoop, bro.
That's the thing that got me. Snoop gave him packs on the air. I was like, yo, I ain't never seen this
he
before.
Was hitting dad pens and shit. I'm like, this is unheard of. This motherfucking Shannon is like,
and the crazy thing is,
I push it.
Skip didn't know, and Jenny Taft was always just sitting there like.
Yeah, I think a part of Skip thought that he was bluffing.
Or he was vaping. Like,
Skip was like, why are you vaping? Like, oh my God.
Jenny just wouldn't say shit because that nigga wasn't vaping. That nigga was smoking weed.
Facts.
We on the air, bro.
Well, yo, Paul Pierce took the cake. That was a top Twitter night. If you missed it, I'm sorry. That was amazing. I texted it. I literally sent in every group chat. I was like, yo, please turn me y'all up right now.
Paul Pierce.
See, my thing is though, he had to be gone though, bro. Like I feel like no matter how fucked up you are, you still know like nigga, I'm wilding. I might need to dial it back. At least you would know not to go live doing some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody had their moments, but my nigga, you went on live with the blunts and the strippers and all this shit, knowing you Paul Pierce, my nigga. You been Paul Pierce like a famous NBA
for
nigga
20 years.
Exactly. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's my
Like
thing.
by
The
now,
old niggas,
you know.
the old niggas always hit it like, oh, you young niggas always show shit on IG. Oh, y'all always do this. And granted, my little brother's generation's trash, terrible. They put everything on the internet. But like our generation, I think we cool. Like we know you can't show certain like I don't get it. Like they always be saying, oh, young people don't get like. Nah, y'all old niggas is stupid. Y'all put y'all life on Facebook. Like, what's wrong with y'all? I be checking my mama, but I be like, Mama, why? Why? What are you doing? Like, take that shit off of Facebook. What's wrong with you?
My mom be wilding with the political shit.
They all every old person, and like I do it just cause like I just want to. I be wanting to get the people riled up on my Facebook comments. Like sometimes I just be baiting niggas. Sometimes I be really feeling it. It just depends. But like. Some old people really just be showing their cards, and I'm just like,
they be showing their ass, bruh.
Just like, whoa.
But they do too much though. They don't know like the power that social media really holds. Like you
not at all
saying crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like I know not all our listeners from Lafayette are around that, but what was the place that had the Asian shit on the door? You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what.
That is too far, my nigga. Like even if you
dude,
racist,
that's beyond nigga, too far.
You gotta dial your racism back. Like you not only are you racist, but you just dumb as fuck. Like that you committed business suicide, my nigga.
Right.
Like,
bro, I can't believe they posted that and like read the room like right after a Asian massacre. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, like, are you daft? Like, why would you do some shit like that?
Old people dumb, bro. But some people just don't give a fuck. Like some people just don't give a fuck, and that's what I think it is. But you know, Paul Pierce, wildin'. Prayers to DMX. Let me just say that real quick. Prayers to DMX. Brooklyn, I don't want no slander today.
All I was gonna say was X finally gave it to him. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look at you.
He had been looking for it for a while, man, and X finally gave it to him. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying not to laugh at that.
I'm not laughing at that, man. I'm not. Dude, we not laughing at that, man.
I tried not to laugh at it.
We've already had this discussion about how I told y'all we see this nigga out in these streets bugging out. That might have been circa 2011 when he was out there in them streets tweaking, bro. They got clean, started tweaking again, got clean, went to church this time, thought the church was going to save him. But now he out here, X done finally gave it to him. And look, I just hope all them kids are situated, man, because I don't know how we know a lot about him. I don't know how a lot about their mamas. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how the mamas was. I don't know if the mamas was doing the things with him or if they straight. But like, I just hope the kids is all in a good place. Because I know he was out there giving everybody the dick. So he got like 12, 13 kids.
I'm not laughing at that.
There ain't no money, bro. There ain't
I'm
no
not laughing
money.
at none of this.
Bro, there's
prayers,
no
man. I'm trying to send prayers and look at you. You talking.
Look, prayers that he can go back and get the bag for these kids, man. You can't be out here just replenishing the earth.
The last I heard, he was good. Like
no, the lawyer, the manager lied. He's still on life support.
He was lying, bro.
He was lying. They fired the manager or whatever. The nigga was lying.
Oh, come on.
And I don't know why he thought that was a good idea.
Like, I don't know what he was doing. Like
TMZ be all up in the hospitals, my nigga.
He put the wrong info out, like just to make niggas stop talking. Like what? Like that was gonna work, nigga. You stupid.
He doubled it up, if anything.
Yeah, prayers to DMX. That shit is crazy. Let's see what else we got. Nigga, y'all, I think real talk. I think that all people who follow Bad Baby OnlyFans the day she turned 18 need to be put on some type of list. I think they need to be put on some type of list.
She's not 18
I
yet.
agree, bro.
No, because she just turned 18 and she broke $1 million in under 24 hours on OnlyFans. Literally, she was 17, clock hit 12, start the OnlyFans,
exactly.
And then from that 12 o'clock to the next 12 o'clock, she made $1 million.
Not even, nigga. It was 6 hours.
Oh yeah, doom right. It was 6 hours. From midnight to 6 a.m. Yep.
I mean, that is beating my meat hours. So I mean, hey, Shorty hit it right. She did it right. You know what they say? Strike when the iron's hot. Bar that hot.
She got her bread. I'm not talking about her. This has nothing to do with her. Get your coin, sis. But all them niggas that was there from 12 to 6, they need to be on the list. I'm just saying.
And you know that was grown niggas.
You know that was old niggas.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Young niggas don't have bank accounts to get no OnlyFans.
And not to be spending whatever her minimum fee was probably something they couldn't.
It's like $20-something.
They couldn't afford that.
Fuck no.
And not just that, bro. Like to me, I guess maybe just because I know her age, but when I look at her, she look young.
She looked like a child. That's the thing.
Okay. So y'all cool? Y'all not cool with that? But y'all was gonna fuck Wo Vicky?
Look at this nigga.
This dude is crazy.
He put this out here too.
How is
Look it up. Y'all nasty.
23. Don't even do that.
Yeah, we say.
Right.
Yeah, Wo Vicky 23. Don't even do. And I'm gonna get her.
And just to clarify, just to clarify, I said
Wo
Vicky. She looked like she got that. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Same.
You know, me and
Doom was agreeing.
Exactly. I understand how she looked.
Exactly.
I guarantee.
Damn, man, Wo Vicky my brother age. This is weird.
How old is she?
She's 21 years old.
All right, she's 21 years old. I was saying because she was beefing with Bad Bobby for the longest, so I was like, I don't think she's that old.
No, she
should have looked real immature for be doing that shit.
She old, but baby, what it bought bad baby. She looked like a child.
But she's had that following since she went on the.
And that's what I'm saying. These niggas need to be put in jail. They've been following us since Dr. Phil.
They've been following us since Dr. Phil,
that nigga Act tweeted, bro, when she was like 16. That nigga was like, bad baby got some big ass titties for a 16.
He did say that.
And I'm like, bro, Act, you are sick, my nigga. That's crazy.
He was there. He was there at midnight.
I know he was.
He was in that bitch. Ready.
It was a few niggas, like even big niggas. You know what I mean? What's dude name? The comedian, the big nigga. Fuck, man. Big nigga with the beard.
Big nigga with the beard. How many big niggas with the beards are there?
What do you mean by that? That nigga.
Oh, wait. I think I know.
You know what I'm talking about, man.
Wait,
the comedian nigga.
What do you mean by that? I'm about to Google that because I feel like I know what that is. But he was on that too?
The listener's going to be mad that we don't know. But he was talking about he got it. He fucked with her. He basically admitted it. Which is cool. I mean,
Drewski. Oh, see, Drewski too hot and too new to be saying some shit like that.
I was just about to say that. I was like, you too new to be saying.
Because Trey Riggs is right on his ass.
I mean, but it's legal though. Like
it is legal.
Technically, he ain't do nothing wrong, but it's just like you gotta side eye niggas like that.
You got to, because it's just like
for me, she just looked like a little teenager.
And what does 2 hours change? Like in the scheme of things.
Okay, so what does 2 hours change in the scheme of things? Time is a concept, my brother. Time is a concept. If she looked good 6 hours ago, then 7 hours later, she still looked good.
I do not co-sign none of that.
I'm just saying, I feel like somebody got to defend my brothers that waited until she was of legal
waited until 8 o'clock?
Until she was of legal age to acquire her services. You know what I'm saying?
Look. Good for her. She made
on nobody. I ain't saying like nobody.
They did it the legal way.
No, I'm not saying cancel jail. I'm just saying put them on the list. That's what I'm saying. We just gotta be conscious of, let's say, like 20 years down the line, Drewski get like alleged with some like young bitch shit. I'm gonna be like, maybe.
Sure.
You remember the bad baby incident? Like,
I'd be like, nah, it don't correlate.
See, lying ass nigga.
She made too much money for it to correlate. She an outlier.
She killed it. $1 million in 6 hours. Go ahead, girl. Do your thing. Fuck them niggas.
Nah, for real.
Take them niggas coins. That's how I feel about it. Them niggas want to pay for that shit. Take all them niggas coins.
What y'all feel about a 18-year-old being in that kind of shit? Like just any 18.
It's gonna happen. I can't even.
Anyways,
it's been happening, Doom. Because like that's porn stars. Like if I got a problem with that, then I gotta be mad at like all the porn I jerked off to from like 16 to now. Because
man, I don't know, man. I think like especially like now that I'm a father with a daughter, you know what I mean? Like I hate that a lot of these younger girls, they looking up to people like Bad Baby. Like they seeing, oh, she made $1 million in 6 hours. I want to do that. And now that's what, you know what I'm saying? I just think it's wild that.
Look, I'm gonna be look, if we're gonna have real talk, I'm gonna be real. I'm not in the position y'all two in, but if I was, and my daughter wanted to do that, I would say like, look, because the more you force her not to do that, the more they're gonna want to do that. Yeah. So I'm gonna just look, if I'm gonna be a real nigga, I'm gonna be like, look, first off, your mama gotta talk to you about it. But if you're gonna do this, at least scam niggas to where you don't put your face in it. Well, like that's the best. That's the best advice I can give right now. No face. Don't put your face in it. You good? They're not gonna notice you.
This is how you fill out a 1099, boo. This is how you fill out a 1099. Get that bag, bitch. What's wrong with you, bro? Look,
show you feet. They got nasty niggas that'll just buy feet pics.
And my Christmas gift better be popping because we making bread, all right? So I don't want no ties. I don't want no ties for nothing. Cause I should see the Bentley outside, cuz.
All right, you filed your taxes right, okay? Okay.
See,
hey,
I don't
whatever
know
you
about
bought,
that.
make sure you write that off. You gotta write that off. You had
I'm
to buy
just
new
saying
drawers,
if.
write that off, write
My
that off.
answer was if it has to happen. That's the only advice I could give on it happening. But I think you got to be a better role model for your kids, man. That's like these parents out here. Sure. That's like these parents out here talking like, oh, Lil Nas X made this song, so now why my kids have to watch this? Bitch, put parent control on your shit. That's not Lil Nas X job.
Yeah,
it ain't his kid.
Exactly. That's
your
job.
got me ready to go take some pole dancing shit, bro.
Oh, I'm not mad at Lil Nas X. Do your thing.
Bro, everybody was giving that nigga shit, but I really fuck with it.
Oh, if we had an episode that week, I think we would have been like one of the only podcasts that did not give him shit.
On a consensus, I think we would all
from everyone
on the same page, bro. Yeah.
Do what you gotta do. Cause even when like I'm a religious nigga, but like I don't give a fuck. That's art. Nobody said nothing to Playboy Cardi. And then just because he gay, that's no reason why you gonna say something. And then when he hit him with, well, y'all said I'm going to hell because I'm gay. And then when I show y'all I'm at hell, you got a problem with. Hey, that's good enough reason for me. Late. That when he said that, I was like, oh shit, this nigga right. So luck do you, bro. Like, not that I had a problem with it before, but I'm just saying when he gave that explanation, I was like, oh.
So y'all gonna be in hell. So now y'all mad that I took a strip
I can't say nothing to hell. That was great. That was great reason. But do your thing, man. The only thing I was like, oh, you maybe shouldn't have said that was the Nike Satans because they will sue your ass. And that did happen like a couple days later.
Yeah, that was the only thing.
That was the only mistake.
That Mischief fucked up on. They should have did something else.
Or they should have just hid the check or something. All they had to do was just hide the check and it would have been a custom joint.
And that's what I was saying too. I was like, if the logo wasn't that blatantly obvious.
Because he did that on purpose.
The promo pic. Like the promo pic was like the Nike was like in between his hands, like where he had to sneak up next to his face. I'm like, God damn, bro, they finna sue y'all.
Yeah, they about to. You about to get popped, nigga.
But man, you know how many niggas out here getting off customs?
Well, like, it's because people were tagging Nike saying, hey, y'all Satanism, and they like, bro,
like niggas like John Bones Jones was like, I'm throwing away all my Nikes. Niggas in sports, like I don't want to put it on Des Bryant. I don't think it was him, but niggas like that was like, oh yeah, I'm throwing away all my Nikes. Y'all support this shit. I can't support this shit.
And Nike was like, what? Yeah. They woke up that morning like
Nike wasn't even gonna say nothing until all them niggas said something.
Yeah. See, my thing
Nike
is
had to do it. They forced them.
But John Bones Jones could go get on a coke bender and fuck 17 bitches and be a role model for America.
But it's when you give the devil a lap dance. That's when he drew the line.
Well, see, I don't even think it's that. It's like the same shit. Like I look at the Bad Baby shit. Like all the niggas who got something to say, I'm side-eyeing y'all niggas.
Cause y'all hypocrites.
Why? It's literally just because this nigga did some gay shit in the music video.
That's the only reason why.
Outrage. It's like, why do you give a fuck what this man got going on, bro?
Exactly, bro. That's
this
my
nigga
thing.
Made you so mad. Now you don't want to wear Nikes no more because he came out with some
Where
Nike
he that
shoes.
Powerful? His will is that dude. Strong over you,
like,
bro?
I'm side-eyeing y'all niggas.
And like anybody who say that's different than the Kaepernick shit, y'all hypocrites too. Cause like all the niggas, we said the same thing when niggas was throwing away Nikes just because Kaepernick was a thing.
Shit. Yeah.
Nigga stupid. Bro. Stupid, dumb shit. Go ahead, Lil Nas X. Get your coins, nigga. If you want to lap dance Satan, nigga, do your thing. I don't give a fuck.
Real shit.
Go lap dance a version of God while you at it, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't.
That's how they made it seem like he was giving God the works. Like they made it seem like he was giving the Messiah the business. Bro, they made it seem like he was in heaven giving Jesus the sloppy toppy, bro. This man is in the pits of hell. Yo, all in the night of his life, and they were mad.
All the TikToks of, I gotta say, black people are the funniest people in America, bro. All them little black kids on TikTok who had the fire burning by them, and they just show the call me by, and they just hear like it's dropping, and they look. Yo, I was dying.
That shit is funny, bro. That shit is funny.
Black people are the best.
That nigga shit.
Some nigga was sweating. He walked all the way down to hell, and he seen the nigga come down on the pole. He said, there was a pole this whole time, nigga. I was fucking weak.
Oh man, they had one where the nigga walked up. He was like, "Me plead my case at Judgment Day," and he was like, "I didn't know I was actually supposed to share the post." And then they had Lil Nas X dropping. That shit funny, bro.
Oh jeez, man, all that shit. Lil Nas X gave me comedy for like 2 weeks now. It's still going on.
Shit.
Shout out to him, man. Make your coin, man. I got a problem with you, man. Like Doom said, we uplifting other black men out here, like unlike some podcasts Gotta throw some shade to that.
Real shit.
To our next topic. Yo, Doom, what's up with the boys, man? It's over. Is it over? When it's over, it's over. Is it over? And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, me and Doom are big Joe Budden Podcast fans. Big Joe Budden Podcast fans. That's how I knew Doom was into podcasting, because he was one of the only niggas like a year and a half ago tweeting about it with me. And I was like, oh, well, shit, this nigga like podcast, bet. And that's where we was like, all right, nigga, we need to link. Is it over? No Maul, no Rory. And it seems like both are gone for two different reasons. Rory was on a deep downward spiral ever since academics put his business out about his woman. Just been depressed. And then Maul was like, nah, nigga, who made you in charge, Joe? You can't decide Rory got to leave. So he was like, I'm out. And now they taking sides. But Joe said something on his Patreon where he was like, Maul has been my friend for 27 years. How am I supposed to look that Maul sided with Rory? And that made perfect sense to me. I would be like, you got a point there.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't think it was just as black and white as that. You know what I mean? I think it was more so like Maul looked at it like, damn, nigga, we supposed to be niggas. And now when it come to like input on the business that we built together, all of a sudden just you got all to say and I'm not shit. You know what I mean? So I think Maul kind of took his own side. It just so happened that, you know, he had an ally in Rory because they was standing on the same side of the fence. You know what I mean?
Joe, I don't get that. Like, as someone who's attempting to do what he's doing, and y'all can attest to this, I don't have to say this, but y'all know, anytime we do something, I ask y'all about y'all opinion. Anytime, like, you got to talk to your niggas. Like, they did this with you. I feel like that's avoidable on his front. Maybe the Rory shit not avoidable, but the Maul shit was avoidable.
Yeah. See, and this where it get to like speculation, because I think there was something that happened with Rory that potentially could have derailed the whole thing.
Oh, you still on? Yeah, like, he on. Doom is on his detective Batman shit, trying to figure out the speculation.
Because I'm telling you, bro. Like, just look at when shit started going downhill, right? So whenever the shit with Act first happened, when Act got on his Twitch and basically was like, Rory pulled up to my crib, put some shit in my mailbox. He started talking about like the rumors with his girl. Like, nigga, I know you cheated on your bitch. That's what he said. And then he said, I got something that'll end you. So stop playing with me. You know what I mean? And he basically said, like, the only reason I ain't gonna do that is out of respect for Joe. So that made me think, like, all right, this ain't no just like, oh, I know that your chick did this, or oh, I seen you here. Like, he did some shit that was like, all right, nigga, if I say this, you done. Like,
we speculated in our chat shit. And I'm not gonna say what we speculated on because I don't think it was that. But I did just think of something it could have been. What if he called his girl the N-word and then they got that on camera?
It's possible, bro. See, but even then, I think it would have to be something bigger than that.
You still on? You really on what we talked about on chat? I might as well say it.
But not because I don't wanna do that. Like,
all right, yeah. I got you.
Because I'm just saying it would be something of that magnitude. Okay. And that specific thing that we said was like, that's one of the only options I could really see. But I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
I don't know if he called his girl the N-word, Doom. I think that's over for them.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That would be pretty bad.
That would be. I think that would be just as well, maybe not just as bad as what we talked about, but I think that's one notch below.
Yeah, but on her end, I would feel like you got a dip from a nigga that call you that. You know what I mean? Like,
it was like the hard R type shit. Like,
as a black woman, bro, if you let your white significant other call you that and stick around, you just I don't know.
That's like if you a black dude and you let your girl call you the N-word. It's just like, wait, what? Like, what's going on over here?
Those are ground bases.
Those are like instant relationship breakups. That cheating. Sure. Like, I'm not one of the niggas that stick around for cheating, but like those are the instants for me. Like,
I had seen a TikTok. Somebody said, why do black guys ask white girls if they dated a black guy before? And I'm like, because I gotta set ground rules, bitch. Okay? I gotta set some ground rules. So if this is your first time, let me go ahead and lay that foundation.
Yo, that's true, Brooklyn. That's like another topic. But like, if you ain't never date a black dude, I don't know if I could be your first. I'm tired of being bitches first. Like, I'm tired of it. Because like, I don't want to deal with my parents aren't racist, but they've never seen me bring a black guy home. Like,
so we about to see them in a whole nother light.
Not trying to do none of that. Like, I need to know. I need to know if you've done it. I need to know if they've met you. I need to know all that.
See, I don't know the struggle, bro. I've never experienced it for that exact reason. I don't even want to take the chances, bro.
I feel that because it is
I ain't
something.
meet nobody parents no more. Unless they mama trying to fuck, I ain't trying to meet nobody. Mama.
Look at this
You
guy.
feel me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all do sabe, holla at me, you know, fuck. But I ain't trying to meet nobody parents no more, so I don't give a fuck about that. But I feel like you got a point, bro, because it's just like it could change something. Like if y'all got something going good and you meet her family,
you bring that up, yeah, that's an instant changer. Like, because that's when shit get real, bro. That's like when it's like, oh, okay, shit's real. I need to like focus on like, ooh, should I be with this person or no?
Focus on yourself, King.
Yeah, that's a fact. But so Doom, is it over? They didn't put in Ice. They didn't put in Ish into the pod. Is it over?
I don't know, man. Like I was listening to it and I still never finished the one.
You said you like him more now.
I've been enjoying their combos. I'm gonna get into why, but I think it's a strong possibility it might be completely over. Like just from the little slick comments that Joe be making, like
that's
it sound like he wanted to still continue. Like
he definitely does. But like
he like, yo, I want my niggas to come back. But just certain little comments he make, it make me feel like he.
And then when you like us and you look at everything and deep dissect it, when you see Maul's tweets after you hearing some of Joe's comments, it's like, ooh, I don't know if this is getting fixed.
Yeah.
And then when you hear everybody else's comments trying to fix it, like Ice should never try to fix it because Ice low key is just saying like, oh no, they might not come back.
Yeah.
I don't know
what the fuck. But as far as like the new niggas, I really like it, bro. Like I miss Maul, I miss Rory, like I miss they personalities on the show, but I feel like as far as like how they get into the topics and shit, like they get way deeper in the shit with the new niggas. Ice in particular is not scared to go to like Joe level.
See, okay, my thing was I never understood why Ice was never on that show to begin with, because they brought in Ice a bunch of times in the beginning, and Ice tried to start his own podcast, but he didn't. It just didn't work. And I listened to it for a little bit. Ice is actually someone who should do that. Ish, I feel like he's just a replacement player.
Yeah, he not as good.
I don't feel like he gonna be there for forever. Now Ice may stay if one comes back and one doesn't, because I can see that happening.
Yeah,
I can see where Rory actually comes back and Maul does not. That's where I think it's gonna happen.
You can see that. I was about to say I could see Maul coming back and not Rory.
Ooh, interesting. Because, see, I just think Joe saying they would go to therapy because Joe and Rory would go to therapy. I felt like that was like, oh, okay, Rory's willing to fix it. I don't hear nothing about Maul trying to fix it. I feel like that shit over with.
Well, because you know niggas, bro. Especially like a nigga like Maul. I could tell he on some shit like, nigga, I'm off this until
I'm over this shit.
You can make shit all the way right. I'm off this. We ain't talking about shit. Ain't nothing to talk about. Like that's the kind of vibes Maul give me. You know what I mean? But if anybody come back, I think it would be Maul.
Interesting. We both on different pages with that. Interesting. And we both on different pages on if it's better, because I don't think it's better. I think it's different. Now, would I enjoy different if different was there for a couple months? Yeah, I would. I'm not going to even lie. But is it better? I can't say it's better, but I do enjoy what they're doing. And I do acknowledge where you are right. They do go deeper into it, but I do think that has something to do with the fact that they're not as trained. And like, I do think in a couple of months when all right, this is the new MO and Joe got to pitch this and sell this to advertisers, I feel like it would get cleaned up just like it got cleaned up the last time.
Yeah, but I think that was only like a small portion of what held the content back. Like, I think a lot of it is Rory would say some little slight edgy shit.
Oh, true.
And then Twitter go crazy on him. And after weeks and weeks of that shit, you kind of be like, all right, I can't go too crazy. Niggas gonna get on my ass. And then
you got to remember they had the whole 3 months of Maul being a Trumper. And like that, I know that caused issues.
Yeah. But he leaned it. Like, that was straight trolling. Anybody like with a real brain, I feel like could see Maul was trolling.
Oh, no, I believe Maul was trolling, response. But I just believe the way they would make fun of him trolling got a little too personal sometimes.
Yeah.
Not from Joe, but just from Rory and Parks. They took it too far sometimes.
I could see that. But I think they did it purposely because they knew that was something that was like,
and that's fair.
It was almost like a recurring segment. Like, people on Twitter was going crazy off of Maul being a Trump.
And they was trying to,
you know what I mean? And they was trying to keep the content alive. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
So, and I think Maul also don't give a fuck about that social media shit. But I could tell Rory got flustered off a lot of shit over the time. He
definitely did. And that's why Maul just had a beef with that nigga Mouse Jones, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, that's wild.
Mouse Jones, bro. Brooklyn, you know that nigga. That's a New York nigga, man. Why Mouse Jones always beefing with niggas?
Miles Jones?
You don't know Mouse Jones, nigga, from BET, nigga? The young guy, Mouse Jones, nigga.
A lot of these niggas is hotheads, bro. So that's you gotta start with that first of all.
What's up with you New York niggas, man? Why y'all all mad at everything, bro? Like Southern niggas,
they missing a lot of. There's not a lot of air.
I gotta be honest, bro. Southern niggas, it takes something for us to get mad. Like you could say some shit, they be like, "Oh fuck you, nigga," and keep it pushing.
Well, I will say though,
New York niggas will take anything.
We get mad quick, but when y'all get mad,
we hold grudges.
Yeah,
we hold grudges. That's
y'all be ready to kill a nigga.
But to get us mad, it take a while.
3 years ago, I'm like, God damn, nigga, it was 3 years ago. Maybe your cousin's a hoe.
Then that mean y'all fake mad niggas? See, when that's my point. When we take it there, it goes there.
No, yeah, when y'all take it there, be like, yeah, he killed my mom. I'm like, hold on, why he not dead yet? Like he been ducking me for 6 years.
No, it take us. We don't get mad over the silliest shit.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, we get mad because the wind blowing the wrong way, my nigga.
Bro, y'all say the wrong. Like I never knew suck my dick was like, oh, it's on site now.
Bro,
I never knew. Like living in Louisiana, everybody say, nigga, suck my dick, nigga, fuck you. Nah, fuck you.
Like, what you say? Like suck my whole fucking dick. I'm
See,
like,
but then y'all put that on it. Y'all be doing too much.
Yeah, bro, they be wilding, bro.
New York niggas. But we're gonna keep y'all up to date if the Joe Budden podcast stays together. We're gonna see. Doing what your bet is right now. They come back, they don't come back. Let's put a wager on it.
I don't know, man. If you'd asked me 2 weeks ago, I'd have said they coming back for sure.
Oh, we've changed like 3 times on our group chat. We've changed. Like between me, you, and Chris are talking about it. It's been some days I think they coming back, some days I don't. All right, let's put an over because it's been over. They're back before April. Let's see. Because Joe said a month, and it's about to be a month. By Earth Day, April 22nd, are they back by then? You putting the over or the under? Are they back before then, or are they back after then?
I'll say before.
All right. I'm taking the line at April 22nd. If they're not back by then, I don't think they're coming back.
Yeah, I'm saying before just because, like you said, if it's not before then, it's done.
I'm with you.
The longer and longer it go, the more and tension.
The funny thing is that comment you was talking about Joe saying snide shit. Why would he go and talk about, oh well, y'all don't like how y'all may not like how it looks because y'all thought y'all held something like, oh, we made this shit go, but now y'all see someone else putting y'all spots and the shit's still going. Why would you say that? I would never say that. That's like if y'all heard that, y'all would be so insulted. Yeah, right, like that's some fuck shit.
But that's the problem with like when you in a business with your friends, because like everybody know like anybody job. If you work a regular 9-to-5 job, you know, nigga, you getting a fatal crash today, nigga. By tomorrow, they're gonna have a nigga sitting at your desk. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is. Yep. But you know that, and you're not offended. You still going to work because nigga, you need your check. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And I think with Joe, he one of them niggas, bro. Like he can see in black and white. Like when it come to his business, he know like, all right, if I'm talking to you as a friend, that might be fucked up to say. But if I'm talking as an executive, nigga, it's just the reality. Like I literally can have somebody.
I think there's a way to do it. I disagree with his leadership style. Cause watch, when Brooklyn had to go on vacation, I could have handled that totally different. And Brooklyn, no, I had a plan to where if Brooklyn couldn't come back, it was just gonna be me and you doing rocking it out until we found somebody. But I told him, I was like, look, take the time you need when you can come back. You still got your spot never gone. It's none of that. And he back here. I just think it's a way you handle that by talking to people, man.
Yeah, but
I don't think Joe has those people skills though. I think he don't have them.
See, but I think it's different because I do want to take up for my nigga Joe because I see everybody killing him.
Oh, they are.
What I'm saying? Like it's like, all right, let's say B take his break, right? And then shit, he not sure if he want to come back or not. And let's say this pod is generating a lot of money, right? And this nigga, you put somebody else in the spot and B tell you like, look, nigga, I don't know what the fuck you think you got going on, but you need to consult with me because this is
that
me.
didn't happen like that. You give it.
You think that they threatened Joe?
That's what he put. Look how he putting it on Marlon Rory.
I don't like this.
I'm saying from Rory point of view, what he said was he was like, because we know that it was because he couldn't go on the podcast and send shots back at Act.
Oh yeah, we do know that.
Joe made the decision like, look, that's not. So Rory took the stance like, look, nigga, I don't know what you think this is, but this is a we thing, not a you thing.
Right.
Like I got saying this too because it don't go without me. And then Joe was like, nigga, we cool, but it can go without you. And I don't think that's fucked up to say if it's actuality. You know what I mean? When we talking in business, like if I say that to you and it's not true, then all right, I'm fucked up. But if I say that to you and it's
academic shit, it does.
Without the academic shit, it looked funky. But even with the academic shit, I'm still looking at Joe like because we talked about this. Joe was talking about his beefs with his wife. This is the thing though. His wife didn't have information that wasn't. Oh, but see,
okay.
See, this go back to your theory of they having information. So this is for this theory to work, you gotta believe academics got some fucked up shit on them niggas.
But I think it's confirmed just by the reaction, my nigga.
That's
you know what I mean?
Too.
Like if
the way they
Act said
to it for sure, yeah.
Because when I first saw the Twitch, I'm like, man, Act capping. You know, I don't like Act at all. Like I think everything Act do is just nasty. You know what I mean? But the reaction to it was these niggas. Like Rory was obviously straight. Like look at the result. Like it was obvious something was fucking happening. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't just break up a fucking multi-million-dollar pod
over
because
some dumb
you're in your
shit.
feelings. Like that don't happen. Like something is happening. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That I'll give you that. That's true. Well then, in that situation, Rory just got to do. Look, and again, it's not what you say. It's how you say it. Joe, right? But he could have been like, "Nigga, he got this on you. What's wrong with you?"
Right,
yeah,
but nigga, there's nothing we could do to stop him.
Like
if
you gotta
clap back. If
you gotta chill.
He gonna release it.
See, but I don't think that's wrong, bro. Like if I make a decision and I say, look, I know that when you watch Act put a picture of your bitch as his background on Twitch and talk about your personal life. Not everybody on Twitter is talking about your personal shit. That gets you in your feelings. You got every right to be in your feelings. But I'm telling you, as the nigga that keep the machine running, we can't let your emotions fuck up what we got.
And I think that's he said it like that, though.
Yeah, I don't think he said it like that. Like I'm just. I think he did it nice
fluidly. If he would have said it that fluidly, I think if he would have said it like that, they wouldn't be in this position.
And Parks even said that nigga says things the worst way possible.
Yeah, but it's like when you really rocking with somebody, bro, like especially years and years of a relationship. Like Lynn, I ain't even know you for 20 plus years or nothing crazy fact. Like that. But if something crazy happened and I was like, look, my nigga, we just can't do that.
Oh,
like I will hope you know prior, like our relationship prior, I've never disrespected you. I never,
that's
you know
a
what
fact.
I'm saying? You know, if I'm telling you some shit, like, yo,
it's real. Yeah, no, for sure.
I'm trying to be real with you, and this is the only way I could get through to you. Like, you an adult, my nigga. You can't get in your feelings for everything, bro.
That's true.
That's why I look at Rory like, all right, bro.
But see, even to that point, that's just late. That was about to be his wife, and it's over now. Yeah. It's over. I feel him being in his feelings.
Yeah, and that's why I say his reaction is valid. But you got to separate those emotions.
But also, like you said, you can't. Like I'm not like. Look, it's over with me and my girl. That's not ending the show. I'm gonna cry on this bitch before I stop. Like that's just a fact. I'm just be crying. Like damn, that bitch turned my heart, nigga. Fuck, it's gonna be a couple sad weeks, but we gotta keep this bitch rolling. Like that's his income. What's wrong with that nigga, bro? That's the only reason why I'm with you, dude. Because it's like, nah, y'all making too much money for it to be like this shit over with,
right?
Over some bitch. Like I'm sorry. But we gonna see. Also, what's up with your man Charlamagne, bro? What's up with your man Charlotte, dude? It's time. It's time for you. Me and Brooklyn for weeks been saying this nigga be doing some shady, shiesty shit, and you've been Charlotte cool, nigga. Charlotte cool. Now you see for yourself.
Man, I really fuck with Charlotte, but he be out of line, bro. Like I told y'all, bro, for a nigga as pro-black as he claimed to be, you can't be like celebrating the nigga downfall. Like you can't be doing that.
That's
especially when his downfall don't got nothing to do with you.
And when your downfall, you lucky you didn't have a downfall like that because you was that close.
For real.
That close. Like you were lucky iHeart got so much money invested in you to where they would have took a major loss not to stop fucking with you. Because HBO surely stopped. HBO said, hold up.
Quick, bro.
It is gone, nigga. Like iHeart with you're in that, and honestly, now that we talking about it like this, that's why he did what he had to do. Because iHeart backed him when he was the nigga that was almost out of here. Yeah. That's why he not doing it by himself. Because them niggas backed his ass when he was in a corner when he could have got canceled.
Like, you need us.
That's why. Because without him, he ain't have nobody. Everybody turned him down because of them allegations. And iHeart swept that shit under the rug. Nobody was talking about that shit no more. It's over with. We see it happening in football right now. Deshaun Watson ass out, and all of a sudden, all these and granted, that nigga's a nasty nigga for all that shit coming out. But the Texans hid that under the rug. When you got a partner that is invested in you, that's rich, them niggas hide all kind of shit.
Right.
Yeah. I still need to see how that play out because I'm still not rolling, bro.
I
don't know, bro. I think you got to be a next level nasty nigga.
He looking like he wanted them next level nasty niggas because we done talked to 2 sports lawyers on our ESPN show, and like some of the shit is it's crazy. Like some of the shit, them bitches out for money, but some of the shit is like
he out here being nasty than Darius Guice. Well, let me stop.
Yo, don't do that because Darius.
That nigga,
Darius Guice,
he need his ass whooped, bro.
Yeah.
Nasty.
He told a grandma. The grandma?
Yeah,
what's wrong with that nigga, bro?
You want this body? I was like,
when I read that, I thought my eyes were gonna burn in the skull.
Bro,
like just how disgusted I felt.
I heard her voice. I heard her say it, and I was like, "This nigga is nasty."
Yo, super.
I don't think Deshaun Watson or Darius.
I pray Deshaun Watson not Darius Guice,
like, bro. He need like some mental help, bro.
Milk.
Like somebody. He need to go
and
talk to somebody. Nah, he might fuck around and do some crazy shit with that milk. He don't need nothing. He need to be in the corner by himself.
He needs to be in an asylum, bro. Like he needs to be in Pineville, nigga. If you Louisiana, you know what Pineville is. That's what that nigga need to be. Yo, to tell the old lady, come here. You know you want. I felt so bad. I felt so bad reading that. I was just like, oh my gosh.
Look, he said the lube is all the same, baby. He said, look, just because she can't get wet naturally, don't mean he ain't got the lube on deck. He said,
what's wrong with that nigga?
He said he ready. But I think Deshaun is more of a. It was more of a.
Deshaun on low key more on his Harvey Weinstein shit. Like I'm powerful, nigga. Touch my dick.
It was more of a power trip kind of thing. Like
whereas Darius Guice is just a nasty nigga.
Yeah, he would have been a nasty nigga even if he didn't make it to the NFL. He was just gonna be a nasty nigga.
See, but y'all really think that that's how it went? You know what I mean? Because I got a hard time believing that any nigga of a sound mind.
I felt that way. I felt the same way you did, Doom, until it became 25 people and counting. Like it just keep going up.
The thing that kind of made me wonder, and I don't know how true it is, like if they ever confirmed it, but it was like the first couple women that stepped up, the Texans owners like neighbor was the nigga that was like representing them. So it was to me it seemed like a all right, nigga, you want to demand a trade when our millions is riding on you?
Oh, I think that's possible.
You gonna make your life hard. You know what I mean?
See, I think, but what you saying is true, and what could have happened could be true. I think it could be a sense of the Texans put this shit out because that nigga fucking asking for a trade. Now, if he really did it, I think it's possible. Like no matter what, no matter if he did it or he didn't, I think this is coming out because he asked for a trade. 100%. I think I agree with that.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Now whether he did it or not, that I don't know. But I definitely believe it happened because he asked for that trade. That's a fact. I don't know.
But to complete my thought, I'm gonna just say I don't think any nigga of a sound mind with millions of dollars in his pocket, like nigga, your bread can get you virtually any pussy.
But why do we keep having this conversation?
Yeah, that's the thing.
If all these sound mind niggas with these M's can get these bitches, then why does it keep coming out that these niggas with M's can't get these bitches?
See, but the thing,
why is it that my broke ass is pulling bitches and you got M's, And you over here talking about my name is Deshaun Watson, bitch. Touch my dick. Like, you shouldn't have to do that.
You know who I am.
You gotta do that.
But that's why I have a hard time. Because like Darius Geis, at the time, he was just a college student. Like,
and he wasn't saying it like that. He was just being weird. He was just like, come fuck me. Like, he was just saying random.
He's
just a nasty nigga. But like, I do believe Deshaun might have been on a power trip. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm starting to believe it. Like last
8-8.
I don't know.
Last time me and B talked about it, I was leaning towards they lying. and I prefaced it with like, if he wrong, put him under the jailhouse. How we always feel. But now it's like,
come on, Kelly, what you doing?
Bro, if you Deshaun Watson though, like power tripping off of what, my nigga? Like you got money, but it's like,
but see, that's the thing. We don't understand how these niggas like. That's the thing with these power trip niggas. They just do it because it's like a reaction in their mind. It's like, we don't know how they're like we don't understand how the endorphins and like dopamine shit in their brain is firing off when they get that. Like that's like an orgasm to them niggas, apparently.
I mean,
like the fact that the power gets it, that's what gets them niggas off.
See it. I would imagine that it do something to you when everywhere you go, niggas basically roll the red carpet out for you. People treat you different than they ever did in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see how that would kind of, you know what I mean? But you still gotta be, no matter how much of the power you think you got, like to literally tell a bitch like, oh, you gonna grab my dick because I told you to, because I'm Deshaun Watson.
You got
like,
something wrong with you.
Crazy, bro.
They been watching too much 50 Shades, man. These niggas got out there. They said,
that's crazy.
I'm finna dominate you, bitch. Stop playing with me.
That's wildin', but we gonna find out more about that soon enough. We gonna find out more. Y'all feel bad that 6ix9ine said he's unhappy with the money and the fame?
Oh, I didn't even know he said that.
Hell no.
Yeah, he came out and said that. No, that nigga mad because he not getting no clout no more. That's what it is. It's not that he unhappy because of the money and the fame. He actually unhappy because he not getting the love and respect he used to get.
Yeah.
The microwave shit has finally started to cool.
It's over with. Baby. Good. I'm glad that the real has finally prevailed, because for a long time it didn't look like it was gonna happen.
Yeah, really I knew it was coming. It was only even before the rat and shit. Like I knew niggas like that is only a matter of time before
it's over with.
You know.
Well,
it gotta come to a close.
Pretty soon he gonna be on OnlyFans. I'm betting that now. I'm starting that now. I think that's coming.
Why we made it full circle back to OnlyFans?
I just cause dude, right? This nigga falling off.
Some freak ass hoes.
This nigga falling off. I think
would the hoes even want to see that?
I would hope not. And any hoes that want to see that, erase my number from your phone.
First of all, shouldn't be no hoes in his phone, anyways. If all the hoes in his phone should be calling me. You know what I'm saying? I post.
No, I'm not saying in my phone. I'm saying if my number was in their phone. If it's not already out, take it out because you follow him on OnlyFans. I'm not talking about in my phone. I'm not talking about
subscribe. Fuck follow, because this is like a whole nother level of sick shit. Because if you subscribing to seeing niggas' dicks, all right? You subscribing to see that nigga dick, definitely lose the numbers, all right? Lose everything. Matter of fact, just clear your whole goddamn web browser history. I'm probably coming for you.
Nasty, bro.
Do women subscribe to like niggas OnlyFans?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Safari made a shit ton of money. Fuck yeah.
Yep. That's what I was about to say. Safari was showing the bag, bro. I'm like, shit, they don't need pay.
Safari was showing. Oh, what you talking about? Normal niggas like porn star niggas? Yes. I can answer that question.
Like a regular, because I know that
like a regular porn star. Yes.
Everyday niggas.
No, regular niggas.
Oh, regular nigga. Oh, I don't know about that.
Everyday niggas. Like how, bro.
Like how we just know big. Yeah, I don't know any dudes making money like that. I know porn star niggas making money like that.
I don't know any.
Like Jason Love, like that nigga from that used to be the keg bouncer. That's like the famous porn star.
Oh yeah, he's making the TikToks like
he be killing.
So
she was sucking on the glizzy. Yo, that nigga's stupid, bro. I gotta get. Wait, real nigga shit. I'm getting that nigga on the podcast before the year end. Next time he in Lafayette, I always run into him. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna say, "Yo, come talk to us. Tell us about all your adventures and come clown with us on the pod." Because I done talked to this nigga multiple times. Like I know, like he knows who I am. Like let me just put it like that.
I had to send somebody. I remember I seen his TikTok like 2 weeks ago or some shit like that. Maybe a month ago, and I sent the screenshot and I said, "No homo, bro." Where the fuck I know this nigga from, man?
From bouncing. That nigga used to be a bouncing, nigga.
Like, bro, I was like, I knew this nigga's face. And I'm like, I know I'm not watching this nigga porn. So
No,
like, where do I know this nigga from, man?
It's from the keg, nigga. Yep. The keg in Nighttown. Crazy, bro. Good to see. I love seeing that though. Like, I'm happy that nigga prospered. Like, it's fire,
Thanks, bro.
Like, it's crazy. Lafayette got famous TikTokers, famous ball players, famous actors. Now we got porn stars. Nigga, go ahead. Fuck
bro.
us.
And he be
famous
getting
off getting
work too, bro.
Oh yeah, no. He is like the top male black porn star. That's a fact.
Bro, this nigga hit Tiana more than once. Like, I'm hating on this man, bro. I'm hating on this man. That's one Trump I'ma forever support, my nigga.
He said that's one Trump he trying to fuck. I know that's right.
Speaking of that, I don't know if this was on the docket, but y'all heard my nigga LaMelo cuff that?
I heard. I ain't seen no
Wait,
proof.
LaMelo Ball?
LaMelo Ball.
Saying LaMelo Ball cuff.
Wait, how did I miss that? Wait,
cuff, my nigga. This nigga cuffed.
We got no proof, Doom.
Yo.
Allegedly, he is cuffed.
Yeah,
We have
allegedly.
no proof.
Allegedly.
Because I'm
Yo,
still
let me
scouring
say this.
the internet trying to find something.
but wait, can I tell you how it might make sense? Can I connect the dots to where I believe it now?
PJ?
Let's hear it.
PJ and Brittany, nigga.
Mm-hmm. They having a baby.
PJ and Brittany having a baby. Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner best friend is Tiana. She bring them around the team. Bow.
Damn.
I was thinking that too, bro.
It make a lot of
That's why
sense.
it made sense to me. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Because usually when I see that shit, I'm like, bullshit. But
that one makes a lot of sense.
I was like, oh.
And bro, I ain't gonna lie, because a lot of niggas was giving him shit, but if you LaMelo, bro, and your nigga come up to you, because I never connected those dots. But if your nigga was like, hey, bro, Tiana saying she trying to see what's up.
Oh yeah, you gonna do it.
What nigga saying no, bro?
Bro, all you gonna see is the silhouette of my body. I'm already out the door. I'm like, bro, what you doing? I'm in the car.
Now he better not get her pregnant. That's all I'm gonna say. And I know LeVar in his ear saying, nigga, you better not.
He's like, bro, I don't care what she's. But she
I
probably
just hope he don't like fall in love for real.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He can't.
Like, nigga, if you just trying to see her have fun for a while, do that.
That's what I want it to be. Yeah,
but
exactly.
Don't fall in love.
No, please don't. Please don't. Because
he's
young. He's young, and that's not like Lonzo better talk to him because that's some big brother shit. You got to sit him down. If it's not LeVar, Jello the player, nigga. Jello better tell him, nigga. He better not fall in love with no porn star.
If it come out that they cuff for real, his heart will not be able to handle the Twitter trolls when they posted clips of Tiana.
Or when she break up with him.
Like,
yeah, it's over. Yeah, no.
Yeah, man.
It better just be for fun. Just like Jimmy G was fucking that porn star just for the weekend. Right. Jimmy G left that girl in the dust. He said, nah, I'm good.
bro.
I'm good. Yeah. You do it, yeah. Have fun, nigga. You young, nigga. Do your thing. You a baller, nigga. A rookie of the year. Go fuck whatever porn star you want. Just please do not impregnate them or fall in love with them.
But don't take no advice from none of your family members, okay? When y'all said that, I got scared. I'm like, he may actually fall in love if he listen to them niggas. Hold on, bro. He don't listen to nothing they say.
Well, he better not listen to PJ.
Just not saying nothing.
He better not listen to PJ Washington, dumbass. That nigga stupid.
PJ bugging out.
I was cool with him being with Brittany Renner, but when I saw him get impregnated, I was like, oh, nigga, she won. She won. She been ready for this.
She's been trying to do this
to like Uzi and Kaepernick in the same night. You want that?
But the thing with them niggas though, bro, is something about when niggas reach that level of fame.
They want
money,
that. They want that.
They like them type of. It's like a trophy. It's like when you
I feel like that's something in our culture that we perpetrate because we all look at all of us when you said Tiana Trump. We was all like, oh yeah, we schmang. But like that's because it's ingrained in us. Like, oh, they're famous. We should all want to fuck them. But like, it's not healthy for it.
Hey, nigga, speak for yourself.
Yeah,
I want to because of that.
Nigga,
I just want
y'all know what I'm talking about. It don't have nothing to do with that. But y'all know what I'm talking about.
I just want you to after this pod, after this pod done with, I want you to go on the hub, type in Tiana Trump, and watch the first 5 minutes of what pop up. That's why I want to see what's happening. That's why it ain't got nothing to do with her being famous.
I told my girlfriend today, I said, this is going to be an episode today. I knew this one. I felt the energy. When Brooklyn sent that text this morning, I said, oh, I know what type of time we on today. I know what type of time we on today. We just got to the where I'm like, okay, it's over with for today. Dude told me go look at the first 5 minutes or whatever.
Just watch that shit, study it. It ain't got nothing to do with the fame. That's why I would want to see what's up.
Oh, shit. And on that note, we done. That's all we got today. Brooklyn, tell the people they can follow you out on social media.
You can find me on all social medias at where Brooklyn at. That's Brooklyn with a Q, not a K. I am not on Pornhub, but your boy is on TikTok. Fuck with me.
That's a fact. We're not trying to get sued. Doom, tell the people they can follow you at on social media.
Hey, I'm not sure if did we pod since I got my real Twitter back?
No, we have not.
Oh, no, we did not.
So
I peeped that the other day too.
I got my Twitter back, people. So y'all can follow me at Lil Doom SJE. We good, man. We back in the game. At Lil Doom SJE, Instagram and Twitter, man.
And the good thing is, if you ever get deactivated again, the secondary one is got a lot of followers. So you straight now. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all go follow Doom, man, and go check out his music. Kenny Ackerman out now. Him and Chris, all that shit.
Yes, sir.
Fire. Make sure y'all go check out.
He also did the Trap Star challenge. I saw that. I said Track Star, not Trap Star.
Yeah, he did. Go check out all of that on his SoundCloud, man. And I might put the Track Star challenge as a song of the week. I don't know what I have for this week, but we're gonna get into the song of the week, the ad, and I don't know how me and Schubert are gonna follow this up talking about sports, but this was hilarious. But we will. But all right, I'll talk to you niggas next week. Let's get into the ad and the song of the week. This episode of the Bros Who Think podcast was brought to you by the law offices of Lucretia Picante. If you need a lawyer, if you have not been paying your child support, if you got baby mama drama, whatever it may be, she can help you. You've been injured in a car accident? Call Lucretia. You got your baby mama not showing you your kids on the weekend? Call Lucretia. Whatever it may be, you need a divorce from your wife? Call Lucretia. Look, you can find the law office of Lucretia Picante at 124 West Washington Street, New Iberia, Louisiana, 70560, or you can call the number 337-374-1202. Again, any of your marital dispute issues, child support needs, baby mama drama, call Lucretia. But with that being said, let's get back to the song of the week.
Track Star Challenge, she's a runner, she's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard. She can take the pain, she can get scarred. She hurt anyone that gets involved. Don't wanna commit, but take it this far. She gon' do the race, it's not this one. Love is a game you searching for. When I was down to talk, you ain't hit fight. You, oh. Leave a trail of heartbreak and heartache like it's cool. I guess way too late is convenient for you. Shit, nigga. Girl, you killing me, you tweaking hard. How can you act like it's not we involved? You got me drinking, smoking weed and all. Put my heart in the trunk and now you weaving all. I done been through shit, but it's not easy now. Told you I'm all in, you ain't believe me now. Wonder what you feel when you see me now. Can't believe after all the things I've done for you. Left a trail of heartbreak and heartache like it's cool. I guess holding it down wasn't easy for you. She's a runner, she's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard. She can take the pain, she can get scarred. She hurt anyone that gets involved. Don't wanna commit, why take it this far? She gon' do the race, it's not this one. Love is a game you searching for. When I was down to talk, you ain't hit fight. You, leave a trail of heartbreak and heartache like it's cool. I guess way too late is convenient for you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the song of the week. And just to be transparent, I know I always talk about the song of the week. I haven't picked it yet. I haven't edited yet. Like me and Sharon are doing this. I just got to be transparent with the listeners. Like, like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I haven't picked the song of the week yet. I'm not gonna come up in here and fake like I picked it. Like, I know when I'm like, oh yeah, this. The only times I know it is if we have an interview. When we don't have an interview, I don't know what I'm ever gonna pick because I pick it on the moment, so it's more sporadic and it sounds like it's fresher to my emotion that day. But
it's the little Nas X song with the twerking devil.
Bro, was your community mad? Like, let me get your perspective real quick. Was your Facebook feed enraged?
I don't think so. Not really.
I wish you were working at that radio station for this. There's like been moments where I've wished you worked at the radio station where you didn't. The insurrection, this like primo comedy.
That was part of getting out of it, dude. I had to get out before I knew all of it was gonna go down.
You really got out at the right time.
2 days before the election, dude. Absolutely perfect.
Oh shit! But for those who don't know, this is my podcasting partner and friend, Mr. Adam Schubert, host of the Bros Who Binge Podcast, co-host of this segment, Bros Who Ball. How you doing this week, brother?
Yeah, man, I'm ready to get to the Bros Who Ball. We got a movie to talk about. You know, probably the best Falcon Winter Soldier episode to talk about. But you know, I'm just buzzing off Saturday night's Gonzaga UCLA game. You know, definitely. You know, I don't know. You know, you were talking about some stuff where you feel about it, but I definitely feel like 100% it's the best game that has happened in all sports this year. You know, in the short year. I
like that take. I think I agree with that take. I think that's
better than the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
you know, better than the national championship. You know.
Oh, you're talking about the Lakers? That. Oh, but the Lakers didn't happen yet. Okay, that was last year. But still, yeah, better than the college football championship, better than the Super Bowl. I'm with you. Because I think that's actually like a really, really good take. Like, that game was awesome.
And it wasn't even the championship. We'll see what happens.
See, I don't think the championship is going to be as good of a game. And I'm going to get into why. We're going to talk about why. But I told you in pre-pro, this game, and I don't like to be the prisoner in the moment because I know you're going to every fucking sports show. Every time you turn on ESPN, Fox Sports 1, they're all talking, is this the greatest college basketball game we've ever seen? Like, I can probably pick the ones that'll say yes, and I can pick the ones that'll say no. Skip Bayless is probably going to say no. Max Kellerman is probably going to say yes, and I can keep going on down the list. But I digress. This game was probably one of the best basketball games I've seen, college basketball games I've seen in the last 8 years. I think it's been, let's say the last decade. I think this was the best, and there's Villanova in there. College basketball game, yeah.
Yeah, I could probably agree with that.
Last decade. Like, there's Villanova in there with the last second shot by the Chris guy off the pass from Archidiakono. I remember that.
It's good you say decade because I feel like it's 09 or 08. There was like some game that like the championship.
I'm not trying to talk about like is Butler in this? Is Butler in the last decade with the Gordon Hayward? I think that's. I think
that's what I'm talking about. 09 or 08 or something like that.
Let me Google real quick the best college basketball because like John Wall in the championships before those 10 years. That was a great game where it came down to the buzzer with Mario Chalmers.
Yeah, but it was just one of those games where you look at the two teams and you're like, man, if UCLA could win this game and get this done, like that's just, they could go down as being like one of the best Cinderellas, even though they aren't one.
Yeah.
Because of their blue bloodness. But then on the flip side, you're like, well, this is the one time if Gonzaga's ever going to do it, like this has got to be the team. So.
Yeah, 2009 they had Syracuse and UConn, which won the 6 overtime in the Big East tournament. That was great. I actually remember that. Like I watched that with my father. That was crazy. I'm trying to see this.
That was Kemba.
Yeah, this list only has 2009 on its top 10, but there's been some others this past decade. But let's get into the game since I can't find a list of the last. I should have looked this. 2008 Kansas. That's the Mario Chalmers thing I said. With
that's what I'm saying. 2008.
That's pre-10. Yeah, you're right. There's 2005 North Carolina with Sean May. I actually remember that, and Raymond Felton. That's pre that. 2007 Florida, pre that. Okay, I see what falls in this. 2012 Kentucky AD.
Oh, but that game wasn't good. I don't think so.
Yeah, was not. 2018
was good.
2018 Villanova with the Archidiakono Chris final shot.
That one was good.
That one was good.
But yeah, I mean, it was just one of those things where, I guess we're gonna take it. I didn't watch the first half.
Okay.
I came in at halftime and I was like, "Whoa, this game is close," because did not expect it to be close at all. And I watched the whole second half.
Okay, so I was picking up crawfish for me and my mom, and I got the text that the game had started. I didn't check. I saw Gonzaga was winning for a little bit, and then maybe like 8 minutes left in the first half, I start watching because I'm like, oh shit, Gonzaga's losing. And boy, that Johnny Juzang kid, my God, just he would drive, get to his spot, pull up jumper every time. He could go left, he could go right, up to the cup. Kid was a monster. I don't want to compare him to any pros, just saying the way he got to his spots were incredible, very scorer-esque. And I'm going to get to who I think raised their draft stock, but he was killing it. Jamie Jaquez Jr. killing it, or Jaime Jaquez Jr. I don't know.
He had 2 big free throws too.
He killed it, had big free throws at the end. And then Tiger Campbell, that little guard with the dreads that looked like he was from Florida, he killed it.
Yeah.
He
plays great. He does a good job of drawing the charges, because that was the big thing in the Alabama game, is that he drew those 2 charges early. The guy Herb Jones off his game, and then you had and then he had that big charge on Jalen Suggs and the end of that game.
When Jalen Suggs has the post up, could have been and one, which I was furious about, because I'm gonna get to my Jalen Suggs love, and you got to give me credit. I've been on Jalen Suggs all year. Yeah. I've been saying Jalen Suggs. I'm gonna get to my Jalen Suggs love
and Cade Cunningham.
But Johnny Juzang has 29 points. Jaquez had 19. Tiger Campbell had 17 and 7 assists. This is the first time in a while I can say this team didn't lose this game. I felt like this was just a well-played game, and it came down to the basketball gods. The basketball gods just were like, this was a great game. We're going to pay the fans off with a buzzer beater. Whoever had it last took the win. I think Kenny the Jet Smith said that perfectly in the post game. But Gonzaga, Corey Kispert shocked me. Did not expect that white guy to have hops like that. And I can say this on my pod. Probably couldn't say that on the radio because they'd be like, wow.
Yeah, that dunk or whatever.
That, bro, Schumann, when he got over that dude, I was like, yo, this white dude. I was like, yo, Corey Kispert.
What was it? Did someone say this, or I seen on Twitter? It was like, you if you are a white boy wearing a headband, then you can either be a baller or you're trash.
Or you're a scrub. Yo, shout out to Chet Hanks. White boy summer. Corey Kispert's a part of it. He's enjoying that white boy summer. Yo.
Yeah, and then that dude Timmy just showed up in that
Love
overtime,
Timmy, bro.
time,
Timmy,
with 4 fouls.
The swag in Timmy. Just his celebration. The mustache, like, if I was playing him, that would piss me the fuck off, dude. Stop rubbing your fucking mustache.
The radio stations in Birmingham, they're like, yeah, if that dude did that to me, I'd send him into the whatever you call the back
bleachers?
part of the
the back whatever it's fucking called. Yeah. But no, bro, I love Timmy. He was killing it. I'm gonna get to hit 25 points, and like you said, with 4 fouls, the way he maneuvered. One, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm calling a spade, he got away with one. In overtime, the screen that he set, the monster screen where his elbows were out, could have easily been an offensive foul. If it was any other refs, they probably would have called that, because Tiger Campbell ran into it and got fucking blindsided.
Well, I mean, I also feel like that end of the game
charge
was because he moved his arms again, and he braced for it. Like, I was like,
but he was stationary okay, I feel you. He did move a little bit, but for the most part, he was stationary and above the square. I'm shocked they called it because of the end of the game, but it was so blatant that, like, I'm not mad that they called it. That's one of those where hoopers are like, but I get it. But you are right. He was moving a little bit, but the refs, they give some leeway to that. But, like, he was 100% above. Feet were square. It was just his up. His up moved a little bit.
He did this.
It was one of
like,
these,
he went from
shoulder.
this to like this. That's what he did.
I thought it was his shoulder like this.
He moved his arm. Like,
oh yeah, maybe.
And then Jalen Suggs or whatever with that block or whatever, that he hit his hand.
That was one of those where
right in the hand.
He hit the ball too, but I feel I'm gonna give you the block over before the charge. I think the charge was a charge, but that block, I'll give you that one, because that was very nice to my guy Jalen Suggs. But Corey Kispert, incredible. Timmy, incredible. Nimbrant hit the right shot at the right time, the step back 3, and he had 8 assists. He played the point guard role very well when Jalen Suggs wasn't. Then you have Ayayi, that's basically their Energizer Bunny, just driving to the hole, doing fast breaks, doing everything he can. He great, 22 points. And then you see Jalen Suggs. 16 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. People may say, oh, should he be the number one pick? I don't know if those are worth number one pick numbers. What he did on defense against Juzang in the end of that game was fucking incredible. Like, it was incredible.
His defense really picked up. The second half, I remember when I came in, he had like 9 points. Because he had gotten banged up.
His hand.
And, UCLA was playing a little bit dirty. There was that one guy who had a shoulder hurt. Then later on, they called the tech for it.
That's from Florida.
They called the tech for it, so that was good. But
yeah,
it was a hard fought game, man.
It was a great game, man. Like
back and forth. Like every time you thought Gonzaga had this edge, UCLA would come crawling back.
And they played their game of basketball. Like, you got to give Cronin the props as a coach for UCLA. UCLA could be back, man. This dude seems like the right coach for them. He understands their culture, and like UCLA fans, y'all learn for something special, maybe.
Well, and that's always been the thing with UCLA in the past 3 years was their culture. Because like the 2 years ago in the game where they were ranked and Oregon was ranked, and you had that dude with his head down.
That one. I know what you're talking about.
So like, people are already buying into UCLA's like character of like their organization under Cronin. I don't think he was with Ball. I think Ball was with the coach before that. Ball
was with the dude whose son was on the team.
Yeah, exactly.
Who looked like a Hollywood movie star. That guy who used to play at Indiana.
Exactly. So like this is like that new era for UCLA, and this kind of really sets the tone for them. I mean,
definitely did. Scouts West Coast kids are not going to want to leave or go to Gonzaga. They're going to want to start going back to UCLA. So this is big.
It's like with Juzang. He went to Kentucky first, and then he was like, "Nah, let me come back to California and do it with UCLA."
Dang, Juzang was at Kentucky.
Yeah, he was.
Cal, what's going on, Cal? What's going on, Cal? I don't like that, but I do like that because LSU's whipping y'all's ass. So I don't give a fuck. But I think I said this off air to you. I think 8 people raised their draft stock. If you start on UCLA, Johnny Juzang is definitely getting drafted now. Jaime Jaquez.
I think he's first round late.
I think he's late first round, early second round. I think Jaime Jaquez is like second round, maybe undrafted guy that gets picked up. Tiger Campbell, second round, same thing.
Or goes to Europe.
Yeah. I also think Kispert, Timmy, Nimhard, Ayayi, and Suggs all get drafted from Gonzaga. Now, the only one I think can be special is Suggs. I think Ayayi could be a great 3-and-D guy. He looks Kawhi-esque, but will he be Kawhi? I'm not going to come out on a limb and say that yet. I need to see him work and get there. But Ayayi is good. Nimhard, Timmy, and Kispert, I'm not sure about. Timmy seems like he could either be Sabonis or he could be Tyler Hansborough or Frank Kaminsky.
I want to see the Pelicans draft at least one of those names because I know they'll be at this Birmingham G League team.
Look, if we could get Ayayi and like for the Pels, that's a perfect wing for us. A defender, someone that hustles. I would love Ayayi. But if we get a high pick, look, I tweeted this the other day because I said I'm standing on this. As good as Cade Cunningham is, if I had the first round pick, I'm taking Jalen Suggs. I'm taking Jalen Suggs. Is
not going to fall to
me, and I know people did this. I know people said this with Morant and Zion. I thought Zion outweighed Morant. Would Jalen Suggs give you on defense, and his defense outweighs Cade Cunningham's defense, and their offenses are close enough to where, to me, the defense, the leadership, everything that Suggs gives edges him out over Cunningham. But if Cunningham has a better career than Suggs, I'm not surprised because Cunningham is great. I just think Jalen Suggs is one of those special type guards that we see every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm stamping it on this pod. I'm stamping it on the radio. I'm 100% Suggs over Cunningham. And you know that conversation is going to come up in the sports. We're going to talk about it months from now. When Justin comes back for draft, we're going to talk about it. Who should be picked first, Cunningham or Suggs? I'm saying it today. I am Suggs over Cunningham.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you the eye test for the tournament, I believe, also leans Suggs too, because mainly for this game, he didn't have his best night. Came in the second half /
showed he had other stuff,
and really showed that he could do other things.
The thing was, he came well in the clutch too. Yeah. He played in the clutch. That's the thing. He wasn't good early, but then he got his team where they needed to be. That pass when they did the pick and roll and Timmy sealed the guy, and it was a very bad angle. That pass where Jalen Suggs whipped it around and it bounced and curved directly in for Timmy to do a layup and get an and one. That was one of the most pretty passes I've seen in a while. So textbook. It's what they teach you, but only few can execute it like he did. It was beautiful. That game all around was beautiful. That was just great basketball. I didn't know what to do with myself after that game.
Yeah, it was one of those things that in that overtime was it Juzang who scored that point to tie it. He comes down the court and I'm like, oh man, these guys, they're gonna have to take the shot. They're gonna have to make it, and then they make it, and I'm like, oh, and then I think it was like 3 seconds or something like that, and I'm like, oh, we're going to second overtime. Dude crosses half court and just puts up that prayer.
It down. Look, yeah. I screamed, oh shit, in my house. My girlfriend was like, what the fuck? Why'd you scream? I was like, look at the screen. She was like, oh, he made that. And she was looking at her phone. She missed it. I was like, holy shit. I did not expect, like, there's been so many, there's been so little moments this year watching sports that's made me say, oh shit, as loud as that. The last one was that Pelicans close game nail biter, I think with the Celtics, or it was maybe it wasn't with the Celtics. So whatever the last nail biter the Pelicans played and ended up losing. Oh no, first time they played Portland on the back-to-back to Portland when it went down to the wire and it was Dame time and Dame hit that game winner. That was an oh shit moment, and this was an oh shit moment as well.
But I'm glad that UCLA was able to close out with a game like this because the way that they came through this tournament. I mean, starting in the first four, beating Alabama, beating Michigan, the way they did, like overtimes, they really deserve to be remembered for like this tournament. It's good they make the Final Four because every Final Four team kind of gets immortalized.
That's a fact. So now I guess we'll talk about Monday's game, tonight's game. By the time you guys hear this, Gonzaga's taking on Baylor, and I think where I'm going. I'm going.
I had Baylor.
You had Baylor, yeah, you did, and you're at the bottom of the fucking bracket. I don't know if you people should rock with Shuby's pick. Dude's at the bottom of our bracketology. I'm second. Shout out to Peter from What Do You Say Anime, our guy who pays pitch it. He's number one in Schubert's ass. Shout out to our homie CJ Black. He's at the bottom too. I see you, CJ. You at the bottom too, Negro. I see you. You and Schubert. Schubert, you picking Baylor? You rocking with? Don't change. Stay with Baylor.
No, I'm picking with Baylor. Yeah, I mean, they play really solid. I mean, they play really solid.
The only difference is I think UCLA showed how you beat Gonzaga is forced them to not be an NBA team in transition and threes and layups. The problem is
pace. Yeah.
The problem is Baylor is also an NBA-S team that's threes and layups. So I think Gonzaga is more skilled than Baylor. Baylor may be a little more athletic, a little bit more rough and tough. But I just feel like Gonzaga showed that they can, when they get tested and when it gets rough and tough, Timmy and Kispert and Nembhard and Ayayi aren't going to back down. They're going to play up to Jalen Suggs level, and they play great. Like, those dudes are all tough. Like, Timmy showed me, like, he went from, I'm trying to think of, like, a great white college basketball. He went from Frank Kaminsky to me to, like, Tyler Hansborough level of toughness to me last night. He just looked great, man. He looked fucking great.
I mean, he reminds me of the Adam Morrison years.
Oh, but he's better than Morrison. Was more guard-esque.
Yeah.
You remember the big guy that Gonzaga had? That was not Zach Collins, but the dude who played with Zach Collins this year. He might be playing in Europe now, but he had like he was like, I don't want to say Czechoslovakian. He was something, but he played during Zach Collins' year, who was the lefty. And it was like the big guy in the post. Like, Gonzaga always keeps great bigs, man, from Zach Collins to Timmy and to Sabonis went there. So,
Yeah, I mean, they do a good job with their development, too, because, Kispert, he was a senior. So, I don't know how many other guys have been in the system for a while. But
Sniper with some hops. Yo, he might have a Duncan Robinson-esque run. Like, I think he can make the league. The league right now is threes and layups, and Kispert can do that.
Yeah, he could do it. It all depends on that landing spot, Yeah,
it depends where he goes. It honestly, for most of these guys, it depends where he goes, except Jalen Suggs and maybe
Jalen Suggs
Ayayi.
will work out everywhere.
And I think Ayayi could work out everywhere too. But if he goes to a better place, Ayayi has a potential to be an all-star than if he doesn't and become a journeyman. You know what I mean? Like, Ayayi's skilled enough to maybe be an all-star, but he also, if goes to the wrong place, he'll just be a journeyman 3-and-D guy, like a Lance Stevenson type that'll play on playoff teams and like have moments of brilliance, but never consistent moments.
Yeah.
So, but I like a lot of these guys. So, all right, you're going with Baylor. I'm rocking with the Zags, loving Loving college basketball right now. All right, let's jump to the NBA. Pellies.
Before we talk about that, there's some weird stuff going on with like the NBA and like contracts and stuff. You see that Holiday got a max deal with the Bucks. I don't know why they did that.
Glad it wasn't us. 140. You're locked into Giannis, Middleton, and him now. Y'all better be good, because if not, y'all not beating the Nets, and I don't think y'all beating the Sixers. We're going to find out if this was a good deal come playoffs. All the Drew stands in New Orleans, I didn't tweet about this. I waited for the pod. All the New Orleans media, shout out to my homies. They know I respect them. But they was sipping on that Drew Kool-Aid today. I gotta be honest. They was like, yeah, this is great for Milwaukee. It's okay because the Pelicans put their picks out later. Then they that's why they stretched them. Even if Drew wins a championship, it's still good for us. I was like, wait, the Bucks winning a championship? Where?
How?
When? With who? You talking, huh? You remember that Emmanuel Hus? With who? You calling what? Old YouTube shit. All the young viewers are like, yeah, why you asking all them questions? That was a great YouTube moment. But Bucks aren't winning, bro. I'm sorry. And I'm glad the Pellies got from under that contract.
The Bucks aren't
if that's
even,
what
he
was
the second
asking
best
for,
team in the East.
They're not. They're the third. And I think they're clearly
Maybe
the third. I think they're clearly the third right now. But if Oladipo and the Heat start balling, then they're clearly the fourth.
Yeah.
Because I'm not putting the Hawks. I don't care how good. And shout out to Nate. How am I blanking on his name? Oh my gosh, Nate McMillan. What he's been doing with the Hawks, incredible, masterful job. I'm kind of pissed the Pelicans didn't ask him to come coach with us, because Nate McMillan is a master at coaching. He brought the Pacers to a playoff team, and now he has the Hawks in fourth, 26 and 24. I think the Heat will pass him up because they're a better team, and I like Spoelstra, Oladipo, Hero, Butler. Like for the Rockets. Oh wait, we didn't pod last week. Oh well, let me give I'm gonna give an even more vulgar spiel on fucking the Rockets owner than I did on the radio. Tillman Fertitta is the fucking worst owner in the NBA. Let me look at the camera. Houston, get rid of him. I don't give a fuck about Dolan. I don't give a fuck about the Knicks. I'm not talking about that. They're winning. I'm not talking about Atlanta. I'm not talking about the Pellies. I'm not talking about all these teams you said should get rid of their fucking owner. It's you, Houston Rockets. Not only did you give up James Harden for a fucking bag of chips, Pat Riley stole that bag of chips and gave you a single Kit Kat bar. Not two, a single fucking Kit Kat bar. You mortgaged your fucking future on trading James Harden when Ben Simmons was on the fucking table. But you know what you did, Tillman Fertitta? Your ego was too bruised because you did not like Daryl Morey and you did not want to trade with the 76ers. So instead you make a super team for Victor Oladipo, who you then give up for a Kit Kat bar. The Heat lost Kelly Olynyk and Avery Bradley. Bravo, Pat Riley. You robbed him in broad daylight with a baseball bat. Not even a gun, not even a knife, a baseball bat, and the cops were right around the fucking corner, and Tillman Fertitta was too much of an idiot to scream to call for fucking help. That GM, that coach must be just salty that they took that fucking job. Worst job in the NBA, worst team in the NBA, worst owner in the NBA, worst run franchise in the NBA is now the Houston fucking Rockets. John Wall, run for cover. Christian Wood, run for cover. Kevin Porter Jr., run for cover, because as long as Tillman Fertitta is the owner of that team, they will lose. I can't believe they gave Oladipo away. Miami,
yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
Miami is now the third best. You're as of now, the Bucks are the third best team. But when playoffs come, you telling me Goran Dragic, Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and fucking Tyler Hero, you can play Jimmy at the 4, is not a better lineup than what the Bucks have? Get the fuck out of here, dog. And then they can bring Duncan Robinson and Kendrick Nunn off the bench?
Well, and they've already beaten them with less. I mean, it's just like, was one of those things where like, I'm not going to put the Bucks over the Heat at this moment because the Heat have proved that they could beat them straight up. So
yeah. With less talent, you're absolutely right. And Victor Oladipo only has to be half of himself. If he like half of himself for them to win, but if he's 100% himself, he's getting a max deal from the Heat, and like they can make the finals again. I know everybody's on the Nets. I understand they got LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake, who aren't Blake is looking like his old self. LaMarcus Aldridge looks washed. I don't think that's going to help the Nets. I do think Blake's actually going to help. And I think it'll be a great Eastern Conference Finals between the Heat and the Nets. That's who I'm leaning towards right now. I know Joel Embiid has something to say for that, but
yeah, I mean, they wouldn't even get to that point. It would be a quarterfinal.
Yeah, true.
Or no, it'd be a semifinal.
Yeah, no, because
it's 1 and 4. So 1 and 4 would play each other before the conference final.
Oh no, Nets are second. Sixers are first.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why, yeah. Joe, I got as of now, I think the Heat are fifth. I do think they'll get to 4. They're tied with 4 with the Hawks. I think they're gonna get it. And if it's like that, I see the Sixers losing to the Heat before they play the Nets, which would be an incredible Eastern Conference Finals. And your Knicks are gonna move up because the Hawks now with Gordon Hayward's injury, no LaMelo Ball, the Hornets. What a great season by them. Injuries killed them.
Yeah.
They were 4th at one point when everybody was healthy. They have a lot to look forward to next year, but they're done, in my opinion. And it might be for the best, because what if they fall in the draft and fall so bad that they lose the last 20, but get in the lottery and end up getting a top pick? And look, this draft goes really deep, and if they can get like a great asset to put alongside LaMelo Ball and Gordon Hayward, they making the playoffs next year. Real talk.
Yeah, I mean, they still have a shot to make playoffs this year, even with the group they got. So
I don't think it's gonna happen though. I don't think they're talented enough. They lost their 2 best players.
But the other thing I wanted to say was there's some interesting signings going on. You got the Clippers. They're gonna put a 10-day contract on Cousins.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes with that. And then the Pelicans with IT.
I'm not looking nothing to that IT stuff. But if it's real, look, and now we can jump to the Pellies. We're a half game out of the 10th seed right now. We just passed up the Kings with tonight's win. We're right outside the play-in. Golden State's 23-27. They're floundering right now. We're half game out. Brandon Ingram and Zion are coming back. Josh Hart's coming back. Lonzo Ball was back tonight. If IT adds a difference off the bench, we can stop playing Eric Bledsoe. And, we can make a playoff run. It's possible.
Yeah. Well, I forgot that Isaiah Thomas is even a possibility, so I don't really know what he even brings.
I have no what he brings, exactly. That's why I'm not looking to – I need Naw to get healthy because Naw got injured tonight. I need him to get healthy because with Lonzo back and him playing amazing, the starting lineup should be Lonzo, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Steven Adams, with James Johnson as the first man off the bench, Kira Lewis Jr., second man off the bench, third man Jackson Hayes if necessary. If not, IT. Eric Bledsoe does not need to play any fucking minutes of this game for the rest of the fucking season. He is god-awful, and when Josh Hart comes back, put him above Jackson Hayes as well. That's what they need to run if they want to make the playoffs, because James Johnson is making them play defense. He didn't work in Dallas. Maybe he was a little too rough and rugged. I'm not going to say the other words that he could possibly be in. Maybe he's just a little too rough and rugged for Dallas. But B.I. and Zion love it. And I think it's perfect. I've been saying we need a tough guy on the team, and he's the perfect tough guy. He's not like the Morris that's fake tough, even though they probably would fight someone. James Johnson is tough where he won't say nothing. He's quiet, and he lets his actions say the best for him. Like, he'll talk to his team, but he won't talk tough to anybody else. And like, everybody knows he's a martial art black belt certified. Nobody wants to fight with him. The best tough guy to have on your team in the league. So I love it. We got a shot. You also talked about moves. I think the Lakers getting Drummond is huge, so they can at least make it until LeBron comes back. They got to hold on.
Did he get hurt already though?
Who, Drummond?
Yeah.
I
thought he got hurt in the first game.
No way.
Not like a big hurt, but like same with like Zion, like some kind of like a little hurt his thumb kind of something.
Oh, something small. Okay.
Yeah, but I thought like you said, Johnson was doing real well for the Pelicans. Awudu or whatever coming in getting 5 rebounds. He's playing quality minutes, and the Marshall guy that they had starting the game prior, he came in and got 12 points tonight. So looking all right. But I mean, you can, of course, like the Rockets are complete trash, but I mean, you go in and win a game without having to play Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Zion.
That's big.
So, I mean,
and when Nickeil Alexander-Walker getting hurt, that's big.
Yeah.
So I like that.
And Kira Lewis didn't play in that game either.
Yeah. So I think right now the favorites in the West have to be the Suns, the Nuggets, and the Clippers. I don't like the Jazz. I think the favorites to come out the West are the Nuggets, Clippers, and Suns. And I think the Aaron Gordon move was huge for them. Michael Porter Jr. stepping up, and now they go 4 deep. They have legitimately 4 people that can score. Aaron Gordon doesn't have to be the first, second, or third option, which suits him the best. He can just run for alley-oops and play good defense, which is or catch and shoot threes. He does not have to dribble, which suits him well. Look, I'm liking the Nuggets, Clippers, and Suns, man. And I think Chris Paul's still MVP candidate.
Yeah, I mean, Portland's got a chance to slide here. I don't know why they ended up getting rid of Gary Trent. That was just ridiculous.
Gary Trent drops 30 points the next 2 nights in a row for Toronto. Insane. Like, this was their year for, like, to me, this is the Sun. Like, we said this on the show before. This is the Suns' chance. This is the Nuggets' chance. And this is Portland's best chance to win a championship while LeBron and the Clippers are vulnerable. Like, this is your best shot. And it's like, y'all trade Gary Trent? Mistake.
I mean, he at that point was almost their third best player. I felt like.
I not felt like he was their third best player.
So
like they won yesterday, and like let's see how did Norman Powell do. Norman Powell gave him 15 points. Okay, well, and Norman Powell is a consistent 15 points, but again, you had Enes Kanter get 12, Nasir Little get 13, Anthony Simmons get 16. A lot of this was in garbage time. Will Norman Powell get his 15 to 20 that Gary Trent would have gotten in crunch time? That's what I'm not sure about.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I think, what we're talking about from a 7 to 10, there's definitely a chance for slide. I think San Antonio is pretty safe. I think like they're gonna stay where they are.
I think the Grizzlies should stay where they're
pretty solid.
Too.
Yeah, the Grizzlies could slide though, I feel, because I mean, Pelicans, Grizzlies straight up, I feel like Pelicans win that game. So
me too. And let's see what the Grizzlies have left. They have the Heat, Hawks, Knicks, Pacers, Bulls.
Sounds like
Mavericks,
a lot of losses.
Bulls, Bucks, Nuggets, Clippers, Trailblazers, Nuggets, Trailblazers, Magic, Knicks, Timberwolves. It's not as bad as the Pellies. I'm gonna be honest. The Pelly schedule is a little rougher than that, but it does sound like some losses. Where the Pelicans go: Hawks, Nets, Sixers, Cavs, Kings, Knicks, Wizards, Knicks, Nets, Magic, Spurs, Clippers, Nuggets, Thunder, Timberwolves, Warriors, Sixers, Hornets, Grizzlies, Mavericks, Warriors, Lakers. Like, that's definitely tougher than the Grizzlies. But that's something they need to prove themselves. If the Pelicans want to make it, and you have the 2 best young stars in the league, this is the stretch you prove it on and you make the playoffs. Because I think Zion's that good. I think Brandon Ingram's that good. I think this team is that good. And I think it's not, and Lonzo Ball. Let me not shade him. I think y'all are the big 3. If y'all want Lonzo to stay, if y'all want him to get that money, if y'all believe y'all are the future, y'all show it and make the playoffs here. That's how they do it. And if you make the playoffs, win the first game, let's say you get the 10 seed, beat the Spurs, and then beat the Grizzlies twice to play the Mavericks. And depending on how you play against the Mavericks, I actually think you wouldn't play the Mavericks. You'd play the Jazz. Shit, I think you could beat the fucking Jazz if I'm honest. I really fucking do. I want the Jazz to stay the first seed and the Pels make it. I think they could beat them. I really do. And if they do that, even if they don't beat the Jazz, I think you sign Lonzo Ball again. But if they beat the Jazz and go through the Warriors or go through the Spurs, Grizzlies, have to beat the Grizzlies twice and then beat the Jazz, you got to re-sign Lonzo Ball. You have to. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's one other thing I was thinking about.
Not many NFL. No, big NFL shit. How do you feel? 49ers got the 3rd pick in the draft. That's quarterback, huh?
Well, the issue with that is, so, it's pretty much set in stone. Both teams, New York and Jacksonville, pretty much said it's going to be Lawrence Wilson. Those are going to be the first 2 taken.
Oh, so the Jets are confirmed they're going after Wilson.
Yeah, they pretty much.
Because I thought they were going to go defense. They need to go defense. They're tripping.
Yeah. They could still get defense or get picks if they got rid of Darnold. And I feel like
trade back. If they're not getting hooks for Darnold, trade second back. Like
they're going to get looks for Darnold. They just need to get aggressive with it. They still have a month. At least 3 weeks. So I think Darnold's going to get traded in the next 3 weeks. Whether for more picks or get like a defensive player. But the 3rd pick, San Francisco, like there's people that are saying they like Mac Jones, and like if you draft Mac Jones 3rd, that's a
don't
mistake.
do that. Yeah, they should draft Justin Fields if anything. He fits the Kyle Shanahan system. Mobile-esque quarterback that's play action. You don't like Justin Fields, huh?
I just don't like the rest of the field behind the first two for drafting him third overall, especially when you already have Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's fair.
And it just doesn't make a lot of sense for me.
Why do you trade up for 3 if you're not getting?
Because they're going to take the risk. But I mean, like Kyle Shanahan is legitimately basing his entire career off of this pick. Because like if this pick fails,
at least in San Fran, because his thing has been he can't win because he doesn't have his guy. Well, now this is your time to get your guy. So
I mean, yeah, I really like
Trey Lance. But
you know,
Trey Lance might not be ready. Yeah,
he's like Jordan Love. I feel like Trey Lance and Jordan Love both are like 2 years out.
Okay.
Like maybe Jordan Love could be something in the league, but he's still got some time. And luckily he's in the right place for that. And Trey Lance, I feel like he's going to end up in Carolina, which would be perfect because he can sit
behind Teddy 2.
Yeah, so you know, Mac Jones. I'm hearing that that's what they want to go with. I don't know why, because you know, and they were at his pro day, but so was Sean Payton and Bill Belichick.
They love him.
I think Bill Belichick might make that jump.
If Sean can get him, Sean's gonna take him. I think both of those coaches, if he's there and they can trade up feasibly, I think they would.
Yeah, for the Saints, I just don't really see any idea of like trading up, especially for quarterback when you have Jameis.
I think it's just to have a backup in case Jameis isn't the guy.
Yeah. But I even still think you can make the playoffs with Taysom Hill, just based on the roster you have.
Don't get me started. I don't fuck with Taysom. He's not the future.
You can't win a title with him.
No, you cannot.
Yeah. So the winner of everything is Miami. I mean, Miami's gonna get the 6th pick. They get more picks on top of that. I mean,
they're still gonna get their wide receiver, whether it's Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, or Devontae Smith or Waddle, because they're saying that the Bengals contingent is that they should take Sewell or Cini, the offensive lineman. And I saw someone drew a picture. It might have been Warren Sharp that posted this, where it was with Sewell blocking Joe Burrow. They show the ball going over, getting to some unknown receiver catching it. With Jamar Chase and the unknown lineman, it just shows Joe Burrow getting sacked. Someone's like, look, I'm going to draw a simple equation for you. And it made perfect sense to me. They're right. They're right.
No, it makes perfect sense. But I see the Bengals doing, they could probably do something stupid, but that's what they got to do.
I could see it.
Because, if they got Sewell and then they got the Alabama guy, Jonah, I can't remember his name now.
But it helps their line automatically.
So that gives them like 2 solid tackles. That's what you need for Joe Burrow. But we'll see what happens with the draft. We're still like, it's the end of April.
Couple weeks out.
The other thing that I wanted to talk about before we got out of here was the Zion stuff, because that was going on a lot this week with like him having.
I already forgot about that, bro.
He should leave.
All those people are ignorant. I already did a rant on Tillman Fertitta today. All the Sports Illustrated woman and man, ignorant. Colin Cowherd, your guy, ignorant. If they just want Zion to be in a big market because they see the explosion coming, and I don't think they want a small market team like the Pelicans being dominant to where they have an effect like the Saints, where the small market team is always good. I feel like Zion's going to be that. I don't think Zion's going to leave. They don't want another Milwaukee. They wanted to go to either the Knicks, the Heat. They wanted to go to a big market team, because for Milwaukee, that causes them to get league pass and watch more games that they don't necessarily want to watch. Small market team.
I mean, yeah, and it's one of those things where, like, if you want to compare it to the LeBron and the decision stuff, like, well, LeBron was legitimately playing with like players that were not star players. Like,
he played with a man named Boobie Gibson. Like, never forget, dude was on Love and Hip Hop with Keisha Cole. Never forget, LeBron played with Boobie Gibson. Zion will never play with anybody that's on Love and Hip Hop. I'm sorry. He will not.
Oh, I don't know, but I don't know if you just say that again.
I'm saying it. He will not.
I can see,
at least on the Pelicans. Who? Lonzo? Lonzo not going to. Schubert, you don't know how bad Love and Hip Hop is. Boobie Gibson.
I'm just saying, like, if we're maybe not Love and Hip Hop, but like reality TV. Like,
he already has someone. Lonzo already has a reality television show, and Josh Hart's trying to be Twitch famous. So, like, that'll happen. I feel like that's respectable. Love and Hip Hop, but. Yeah, all those people are ignorant. Yes. The girl who was like, he should lose 20 more pounds. I was like, would you want him to lose that so he could get pushed around inside? The reason why he's a pinball is because of his size. Like, you don't watch basketball.
Well, he's like a more athletic Barkley is like.
You said the Pels were in the East. When she said the Pels were in the East, I stopped listening. I was like, what are you talking about? They're in the West. Shut up. Like, you don't. Zion is legitimately Shaquille O'Neal with Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron fused, in the sense that he has Shaq's dominance with LeBron's ball handling and playmaking to a lesser degree. Listen, people, I'm not saying he's as good of a playmaker as LeBron, but his playmaking skills is good. And to be that size with that speed and that handle and that passing ability is incredible. He, to me, is better than Giannis was when Giannis started to figure out his Greek freakness, because Giannis, to me, is very one-dimensional, where Zion is multi-dimension. And the fact is, Zion's not dunking on people. His hang time, Zion could get stopped in the middle of the thing, and as they fall, shoot it over him, which is incredible. Like, Zion is just I've said this for months, and I'm still going to say it. Y'all know how much I love Luka Doncic. I was Luka over Trey. I was Luka before Zion emerged as the best player in the league under 25. Zion Williamson's the best player under 25. No doubt in my mind at this point.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind.
And like the other things I'm thinking about is like, Giannis, I remember this being a thing with Giannis, and like the thing with him is that his team is still bad. So, I mean, he could have probably made that jump. It's not a slide in Milwaukee, but... and Luka too. I mean, Luka's in a situation where like he's really not playing with anybody. Like, why wouldn't you say he should go to New York? Or
where's John Morant? Why are you not asking for him to leave? The Grizzlies are ass. Grizzlies are asshole. What about Shai Gilgeous? Should he leave? Like, why aren't you asking for these?
What about Trae Young?
Yeah, exactly. What Trey? Atlanta's not building a team around you. I understand y'all are fourth. Why not go make your own star team and play with who you want?
Yeah.
You don't ask that of any other small market star except people in New Orleans, which pisses me off.
Yeah, because I mean, what was it? What's that guy's name that Colin Cowherd had on the show? The Pelicans color guy.
Oh, Antonio Daniels?
Antonio Daniels, yeah. So like Colin's like, well, what if the Pelicans don't make the playoffs this year and then they don't make a step up in the next year? And then Antonio Daniels was like, well, what if they do? Like, I mean, like, why are you like already
downing them out? Yeah,
putting them out. Like, look at their team and their roster. Like
They're
not
the
bums.
This is not the
they
team they put around.
Like,
this is not who they put around Anthony Davis. Like, as good as Drew Holiday is, he was not Brandon Ingram. I'm sorry. Brandon Ingram is a better player than Drew Holiday was when him and AD first got together. I'm sorry. And they didn't have Alonzo Ball. That Pelicans never had a third option that was great on defense. Like, this team is different, and Zion is not Anthony Davis, where Zion can lead a team. I truly believe that.
Exactly. So I mean, it's just
it was just.
I feel like this is like the place for him, because he could really just.
And the thing that they don't understand is, and they tried to throw in JJ Redick was so disgruntled. JJ Redick was mad that the Pelicans didn't trade him to Brooklyn. He couldn't go ring chase. He couldn't go back to Philly. Why would we trade him if we didn't get nothing back, you fucking idiots? And that has nothing to do with Zion Williamson. If anything, go talk to Zion Williamson's stepdad, who loves that his son is there. His mom loves that his son is here because they're so close, and they would not, I repeat, as they said in the draft process, would not like Zion to go to a big market because they feel that type of fame changes people. His family doesn't want him there. So, look.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're still getting the endorsements. It's not like you need to go to get the endorsements.
It's not like he's AD where he only could get a T-Mobile commercial. Zion is everywhere. Zion's on 2K. Zion got Jordans coming, and I'm buying the Bayou Boys. Zion got chips. Zion has every fucking sponsor imaginable that he wants right now. I wouldn't be surprised after this year if Zion gets a McDonald's commercial.
Sure. Maybe something better than McDonald's.
But you know how all the greats, like LeBron had a McDonald's, Larry and Mike had the McDonald's.
Oh, okay, whatever.
You know what I mean? Like, just like those types of commercials. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Zion and LeBron were in a McDonald's commercial together.
LeBron should have got Zion on Space Jam. For being real,
he was tripping. I'm glad Zion didn't do it. I'm glad he didn't. Fuck LeBron and Anthony Davis's Space Jam. Anthony Davis looking like a bird. And letting LeBron call him
Anthony
Big
Davis
Bird.
is bad. The only person who looks good is Dame.
Dame looked like a robot.
But he still looks bad.
Like, I liked Fireman Clay.
Oh yeah, that's true. He did look pretty good. Diana Taurasi they made Diana Taurasi look real bad.
Diana Taurasi and AD look the worst. They really do. But I was shitty on this movie. We'll talk more about it on Bros Who Ball. On Bros Who Binge on Thursday when it drops. But I was harsh on Space Jam before. The trailer kind of sold me. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I'll watch on HBO Max. I ain't going to theaters.
I'm not going to theaters for it. It's basically Ready Player One, but with Space Jam.
Yeah, Don Cheadle.
Weird. And Don Cheadle just looks like himself. They didn't even dress him up. Weird.
I love the line in the beginning of the trailer, and we'll talk about it more. I'll just do my last thing where he's like, Will Smith didn't have to deal with this.
I thought that was a great line. I thought LeBron did a great job of playing the jokes on that everybody claims of him. I thought the super team joke of him writing down Superman, the big, like he was trying to formulate his best team. I thought he played on all of his LeBron-esque things that people talk about him. I thought he did it well. Like you said, Will Smith ain't got to deal with this. Him writing down the super teams, him trying to trade his team. I thought all of that was. LeBron's a smart guy. Then he even had the D-Wade homage with Lola Bunny. I thought that was great.
That was cool. Yeah.
LeBron's a smart guy. I gotta give Bron his props. I'm gonna give him more of his props on Bros Who Binge. Y'all can check that out. It'll be out on Thursday. But Schubert, that's all we got this week. Tell the people where they can follow you at on social media.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Schubert14. And like Glendon said, Bros Who Binge out on Thursday.
Big week. We're talking Falcon Winter Soldier. We're talking Invincible.
One more thing. Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Saturday, there's another pitch it match we got.
I'm an idiot. Saturday, April 10th. The best event on the internet is back. Like in my DJ Khaled voice, we're back. Pitch it. April 10th, 8:00 p.m. Central Time. Be there. 9:00 Eastern, 6:00 West Coast. No lapels Reddit, aka Luis, is battling Damo Gary. Damo's pregame interviews out. No, Luis's one's dropping this week. April 10th, best event on the internet. We're back. Pitch it. Yeah, but Bros Who Binge, good week this week. Falcon Winter Soldier, Invincible, in our top 5 actors. Our top 25 actors. We're down to our last 5, the top 5. I'm ecstatic about that. Because I'm ready to get on your ass about where you put Denzel Washington. You've been disrespectful to Brad Pitt. Who you was disrespectful to last week? You was disrespectful to somebody last week.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
And then you was gonna try to send me shots for Christian Bale when I had Christian Bale at a very respectable place, which was 6, very respectable. But you had Brad Pitt at 22 and Daniel Day at 8. 8 tripping. I'm gonna get on your ass about Denzel because I have a feeling you got Denzel at 4.
Oh no.
I have a feeling you have him at 5 or 4 low, which is gonna piss me off. But don't say that. We're gonna talk about it. We'll talk about it for Bros Who Binge. But y'all make sure y'all check that out. Do I have to watch any movie this week?
No, you already saw Kong Godzilla.
Oh yeah. Yo ass.
Unless you want to watch Concrete Cowboy, but I'm trying to watch that too.
I heard it wasn't good, but I'll watch it. I heard it was okay.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll check it out. Or we can watch Nomadland finally.
Kong versus Godzilla. It's good enough.
Oh man, y'all make sure to check that out Wednesday. New One Piece review out now. Let's see. Anime Talk dropping this week. Big episode. We're talking My Hero. Oh, a special trailer. I can say it because y'all are the OG fans who listen to this pod. A special trailer is dropping Tuesday. A special trailer is dropping Tuesday from the Bros Who Think Network about our next show. A special trailer is dropping Tuesday about the Bros Who Think Network next show. I'll tell you the name of the show right now. I'm not going to tell you who it's with, but it's very huge for us. It's big for the network. It's big for this person. I'm super excited. I'm super excited that he chose to partner with us. We would talk about this in the trailer, but the podcast that is starting on the first episode will be out on April 13th. April 13th, Never Less Than Ill. The Never Less Than Ill podcast presented by the Bros Who Think Network, out April 13th. It's going to be lit. The trailer dropping Tuesday. I'm on another level, Shuby. We're on it like I'm on my Khaled shit. Another one. The biggest podcaster in the game. Us. That's all I got to say. But y'all make sure y'all follow my guy, Schubert. Make sure you follow Doom Brooklyn. But for Doom, for Brooklyn, for Schubert, my name is Lennon. You guys have a good one. Be sure, April 10th, be in the building. April 13th, check out the new podcast. Check out Bros Who Binge on Thursday and Anime Talk on Tuesday. Other than that, I'll talk to you next Monday. Glad to be back, Shuby. Glad that we took our 1 week vacation. Glad to be back with the Bros Who Think podcast. And shout out to all our Bros Who Think fans. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.